Mutual Studios in Washington. I'm Fulton Lewis, and that's the top of the news as it looks from here.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the sound of suspense. Welcome to the fear you can hear. But mostly, welcome to the world of terrifying imagination. The story you're about to hear is a love story. But a love story which begins at the point where many love stories end. It begins after the wedding march has been played, after the vows of love and fidelity exchanged. It begins on the honeymoon in a strange and terrifying fashion.
Don't come near me. Stay away from me, Dad.
Susan, are you out of your head?
I saw her picture. Do you hear me? I found her picture on our honeymoon.
Our mystery drama, Deadly Honeymoon, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Henry Slessor and stars Betsy von Furstenberg and Michael Wager. It is sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser, and by the Kellogg Company, makers of Kellogg's Special K cereal. I'll return shortly with Act One.
There's nothing wrong with drinking Budweiser sip by sip, is there? Well, the brewers of Budweiser think there's a better way. Sipping's fine if you're drinking wine. But Bud is the king of beers, a hearty drink. Look, rinse a 10 or 12-ounce glass with cold water. Then open a can or bottle of Bud and pour it right down the middle so it kicks up a good head of foam. Now, take a big drink and then swallow big. No sips. That's how it should be done. More taste, more beer drinking enjoyment. Thanks to exclusive Beechwood aging, Budweiser has a smoothness that lets it go down especially easy. Sure, it's an expensive way to brew beer, but brewing beer right does make a difference. That's why, when you say Budweiser, you've said it all. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis.
This is WOR New York, your station for Mystery Theater.
Now, ShopRite does the can, selling ShopRite brand of vegetables and cans. For quality that you can trust, for tasty corn, asparagus, for peas and beans, and gourmet scenes, for beef that beat all other treats. The only vegetables that can compare at all with ShopRite brand are vegetables you feed yourself instead of picking off our shelf. Now's the time to shop at ShopRite Can Blast. Now's the time to stock up while the values last.
Stock up on ShopRite soda. 12-ounce cans for 79 cents.
Potatoes that will make the meal, and carrots that have big appeal. Succotash that makes a splash. Spinach that won't finish last. Now's the time to ask yourself, so why pay more? Now's the time to shop right now at ShopRite stores. Whee!
Our story begins 36,000 feet in the air on a flight which departed from New York's Kennedy Airport and in another hour will be touching down at O'Hare Airport in Chicago. There are almost 100 passengers on this flight, but an observant stewardess is giving special attention to that handsome couple in seats 18A and 18B. Perhaps it's because all honeymooners have a special radiance.
Are you sure you wouldn't like some more coffee? Oh, no, thanks. Not for me.
I wouldn't mind a cup.
Here you are.
Thanks.
Just ring if you need anything else.
You'd think we were the only people on this flight.
As far as I'm concerned, we are. Oh, Dan, I feel absolutely drunk with happiness. Is that a funny word for the way I feel?
No. It's a great word, Susan.
I was flying hours before we got on the plane. Oh, what time did you say we land in Chicago?
About 2:30.
Is it far from the airport to the hotel?
No, actually, it's only about a half an hour from O'Hare to downtown. About 16 miles.
Still, I don't think we'll have time to make Evanston today, do you?
Well, it might be better to go in the morning. You can call your aunt from the hotel.
Dan, you sure you don't mind going to Evanston? I mean, I just couldn't possibly be a few miles away and not see Aunt Clara. Besides, I want to show off my new husband to somebody, and she's all the family I have.
Was she your mother's sister?
No, my father's. She came east when my parents were killed in that crash. Stayed with me for a month or so. That was about the most that either one of us could stand.
She sounds like a holy terror.
Oh, no, she's just crotchety, that's all. But she'll only be more crotchety if she learns that I passed through Chicago and didn't even stop by.
Well, and what kind of work are you in, Mr. Carey?
Well, right now, we like to say we're management consultants, Mrs. Rowland. But we also do quite a bit of executive recruitment.
I don't understand a word of that.
Dan helps corporations find the right people for important jobs, Aunt Clara. His firm is the biggest in the field. Isn't it, Dan?
Well, it's always hard to measure business like ours.
But it has offices everywhere, doesn't it?
In most of the major cities, yes.
And now Dan is going to take over the branch in San Francisco. He's going to manage the entire thing.
Is that some kind of a promotion?
Oh, of course it is.
I asked the gentleman, Susan. Speak when you're spoken to.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, Mrs. Rowland, it is a promotion. Truth is, it's a job that everyone in my office has been after.
Oh, it's just worked out so beautifully for us. I mean, Dan having to move to San Francisco. We're sort of combining a business trip with a cross-country honeymoon.
And where do you go from here?
Well, we're planning to stay 2 days in Chicago, and then we're going to Dallas.
We're going to cross the Rio Grande into Mexico. I know a great little hotel in Monterey.
Then we're going to Las Vegas.
To gamble, I suppose?
Well, it's no fun going to Las Vegas if you don't gamble a little.
Your father never gambled for so much as a dime, Susan. That wasn't the way he made his fortune.
Well, I promised not to bankrupt the family, Aunt Clara. Anyway, we're just staying in Las Vegas overnight, and then going to Los Angeles.
3 days later, I report to work.
Thoroughly exhausted, of course.
Well, that's your idea of a honeymoon. I hope you enjoy it. Susan, I suppose lunch is almost ready. You want to help me bring it out?
Oh, yes, of course.
Kitchen's this way, in case you've forgotten.
The truth is, I have.
I'm glad to be able to talk to you alone for a minute, Susan.
Did you like Dan, Aunt Clara? Isn't he good looking?
Older than you, isn't he?
What difference does that make?
How long did you know him?
Oh, we met at a party at the Williamsons. Do you remember my friend, Tracy Williamson?
Didn't ask you where you met. I'm asking you when.
Well, it was about 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks? Oh, for the love of heaven, Susan.
Aunt Clara, the time you know somebody isn't always the most important thing.
He's practically a stranger. How can you be sure of anything about a man you've known for 3 weeks?
From the time we met, I saw Dan every single day.
Susan, when a girl is all alone in the world, when she has independent means of her own...
Addie, don't start in about Dan being a fortune hunter. I don't have that much money, and it's all in trust anyway. And I assure you, Dan earns enough income to take care of us both very well.
Well, I'm sorry, Susan. I know I don't have any control over what you do. You're too old for that. But I've seen something of the world, too, you know. And the most important lesson I've ever learned is never trust a stranger.
Oh, Aunt Clara, that's ridiculous. Now, can we bring out the lunch?
I don't know. I just have the feeling that Chicago wasn't all you expected it to be.
Well, we weren't there very long, Dan. And don't forget, we spent half the time with your business associates.
Oh, honey, I am sorry about that. I suppose I never should have called Bill Kincaid to say we're in town. Should have known he'd insist on getting together.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. I just didn't know what he was talking about half the time. All those office politics.
Yes. Well, Bill loves to gossip. But you can see what I mean about the San Francisco job. Everybody in the company wanted it. They'll never get over resenting me for being picked. But I am sorry if you were bored.
It's all right, Dan, really. After all, I inflicted Aunt Clara on you.
She was okay.
Well, I know you didn't find her very friendly.
Well, why should she be? I think she's a very protective type. Anybody you married would get her jaundiced eye.
Yes, I suppose that's true enough. Dan, how long did you know Terry Williamson?
Who?
Terry, my ex-roommate. We met each other at her house. Or have you forgotten that already?
Tell you the truth, darling, I didn't know whose house I was at that night.
Oh, so Terry wasn't the one who invited you?
No. It was a man named Bob Chambers, one of the executive types. I got placed at General Utilities. Don't ask me who invited him, because I don't know.
I see. So it was all sort of roundabout.
What's the difference? Still turned out to be the best party I ever attended.
Yeah.
Hey, something the matter?
Oh, no, of course not. Nothing at all. Dan, where did you say we were staying in Dallas?
It's a little hotel called the Lazy Sea. It's kind of rustic, but I think you'll like it. Besides, we'll only be there one night. We'll rent a car in the morning and drive down to Monterey.
You really know all the offbeat places, don't you?
Well, when you travel around enough, I guess you begin looking for them.
You haven't done that much traveling on the job, have you?
Huh? Well, no, not that much. Say, do you know the name of the airport in Dallas?
I forget.
It's called Love Field. Isn't that a great name for honeymooners?
Yes. Starting to worry.
No, I had a little trouble with the phone lines back to New York, but I got through okay.
Everything all right?
Yeah, sure, everything's fine. Hey, you look a little strange, though.
Oh, no, I'm all right. I had a drink while I was waiting for you.
Say, you better watch that tequila. It sneaks up on you like a bandito.
Actually, something sort of funny happened.
What do you mean?
Dan, when we were in Chicago in that restaurant, I forget the name of it.
The place we went to with Bill?
Yes, when you and your friend were talking about all the office politics back in New York, I saw this man looking at us.
What man?
Well, he was at the bar. I'm not even sure why I noticed him. He was wearing this plaid raincoat. I remember wondering if it had started to rain.
I guess you were just bored with all our talk.
Anyway, I saw him turn to look at us.
Probably to look at you. Can't blame him for that.
The funny thing is, as soon as you turned around, he got up very quickly and left.
Susan, I don't remember seeing anyone in a plaid raincoat. And I'm afraid I don't see anything unusual about it.
Well, I guess I didn't either. I probably wouldn't have given it another thought, but I think I saw that same man here again today.
In Monterey? Oh, you're kidding.
I can't swear it was him. I didn't get a good look at his face the first time. All I really noticed was the coat.
And you saw the coat again? Is that it?
Yes. He was carrying it over his arm.
Oh, darling. You know the story about the airport truck?
Airport truck? No.
Well, this guy on a plane looks out the window and sees one of those little red airport trucks. You know, fueling the plane, bringing food aboard, something like that. Anyway, the plane takes off from New York and lands in Chicago. Another little red truck comes out to meet it. The guy next to him says, "Hey, we made good time, didn't we?" And he says, "Yeah, but that little red truck really made time." Well, I can see that I didn't marry a great audience.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dan. It's just, it bothered me a little.
Oh, forget it. And speaking of airports, next stop, the City of Angels.
Let's see. I wonder if they have this week's digest. Oh, I see it.
Excuse me.
Yes?
You're Mrs. Daniel Carey, aren't you?
Why, yes, I am. Do I know you?
No, Mrs. Carey, but I know you. Saw your husband leaving the hotel about half an hour ago. Were you planning on meeting him?
Wait a minute. I've seen you before.
Have you?
You're the man with the coat, the plaid raincoat.
Well, you happen to be right. I do own a plaid raincoat, but with this nice sunny weather...
Excuse me.
Look, Mrs. Carey, I know it seems as if I'm following
Yes, it does.
Well, okay, it's true. But I've had a reason.
Such as?
could we talk about it someplace? There's a coffee shop in the hotel.
I'm sorry. I don't even know who you are.
Maybe it would help if I introduced myself. My name is Harrington, Lieutenant Gale Harrington, attached to New York City Police Department.
Police?
That's right, Mrs. Carey. So you see, what I have to discuss with you is police business.
But what have I done?
It's nothing you've done. It concerns your husband and what he might do.
It looks like Dan and Susan Carey's honeymoon is in for a surprise. Or perhaps more than one. Maybe Susan will soon wonder if her Aunt Clara wasn't right about a number of things, including her cynical advice about trusting no strangers. We'll find out about the new stranger in Susan's life when I return shortly with Act 2.
And now another tale of the ball and chain. At Kellogg's Special K
Presents Last Tango in Pittsburgh.
There I was at Raoul's All Right Tango Lounge.
My little orchid, will you tango with me?
It was Raoul.
You're a splendid dancer.
Thank you.
But what was that?
I was what?
That sound effect.
Oh, I'm a few pounds overweight, and this ball and chain points out how my extra weight can get in the way.
I'm pointing you back to your chair.
Our heroine decided to lose that extra weight. She exercised and ate smart at every meal, starting with a Special K breakfast. A bowl of Special K, skim milk, tomato juice, and coffee. It's less than 240 calories, 99% fat-free, and 100% delicious. After a while, she was rid of the ball and chain and back at Raoul's.
Darling, you're looking fantastic.
What a happy ending.
What ending? We're just getting started.
Raoul, get lost.
Your happy ending could begin with the Kellogg's Special K breakfast.
And that's another tale of the ball and chain.
This is WOR New York, your Mystery Theater station.
No matter what you're saving for, that's what Suburban Savings for Suburban.
Suburban Savings offers you a regular savings account with flexibility. You can add any amount to your account whenever you wish. Withdraw whenever you want. Suburban Savings pays a 5.25% annual interest rate on regular savings paid quarterly, which earns an annual effective yield of 5.47%. Interest is compounded continuously from day of deposit to day of withdrawal, as long as $50 is maintained in the account to the end of the quarter. Come into Suburban Savings and open an account with flexibility. Our regular savings account in New Jersey at Bayonne, Edgewater, Elmwood Park, Emerson, Hackettstown, Morris Plains, Nutley, Paramus, and Sparta.
In the pleasant, cheerful atmosphere of a coffee shop in a large Los Angeles hotel, newlywed Susan Carey finds herself facing a man she has never seen before. A man whose solemn eyes look at her over a steaming cup of coffee and seem to warn her of nightmares to come. But so far, Lieutenant Gale Harrington of the New York Police Department is merely asking questions.
How long have you been married now?
Only about 10 days.
Was it a long engagement? Did you know your husband for some time before?
No, not very long.
Well, could you be more specific? How long ago did you meet him? And where?
Well, it's a month now. Just about that.
A month? Then you really don't know much about him, do you?
Oh, you and Aunt Clara.
Beg pardon?
Lieutenant, will you please tell me what this is about? Has my husband committed some crime? Is that what you're implying?
Oh, I didn't say that, Mrs. Carey. But believe me, it would be helpful to both of us if you could just tell me a little bit about the circumstances.
You know, I don't see why this has to be so one-sided.
Now, please bear with me.
All right. I met Dan at a party at a friend's house about a month ago. We talked a lot. We liked each other. We started dating. I saw him every single day.
What business did he tell you he's in?
You make it sound as if he lied to me.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
He's a management consultant. I know he is. He's just gotten a very important job in San Francisco, head of the entire office. We're going there tomorrow.
So that was the purpose of the trip.
Yes.
But since you've been married 10 days, I gather it's a honeymoon as well.
Well, naturally it is.
Yes, naturally.
Lieutenant.
Miss Carey, do you know if your husband was ever married before?
Married? No.
Are you really certain? It's police business.
Tell me that Dan's a bigamist or something?
No, Mrs. Carey, certainly not that.
Then what is it?
I'm going to tell you, but you have to understand one thing. Now, I am not assigned to this case anymore. My interest is strictly unofficial. I may be completely mistaken, but you're the only one who can prove it one way or another.
Prove what?
About whether your husband ever called himself Don Crawford. And once, 4 years ago, David Chase. See? All the same initials, like Dan Carey.
You are saying he's a criminal?
Not just a criminal, Mrs. Carey. A wife killer.
You're crazy.
I hope so. Believe me, I do. Let me start at the beginning. If you still think I'm crazy by the time I'm finished, I'll be happy to buy you that coffee and go on my way. But if you think I'm not, if you have any doubts, then I want you to tell me so and let me help you.
All right. Go on. I know you're wrong, but go on.
I first heard of Don Crawford back in 1965 when I was attached to the homicide detail in the Los Angeles PD. Mrs. Crawford was the former Edith Burbank. She was the youngest daughter of a wealthy family in Baltimore. Only when I saw her, she was never going to enjoy her money anymore. She was dead. Her throat had been cut by one of those, quote, mysterious intruders, unquote, that the papers like to write about. Her husband, Don, was broken-hearted, naturally. They'd only been married 4 weeks. But her death also made him some money. Not a fortune, really. There was a mix-up about her will, and he ended up with nothing but a handsome payoff from the family. Mrs. Carey, you okay?
I can't believe I'm sitting here listening to this.
I won't be long, I promise. Anyway, I was assigned to the Crawford case, and I didn't exactly cover myself with glory.
You mean you never found the mysterious intruder?
That's right.
So naturally, you decided that maybe there wasn't any.
Let me go on, Mrs. Carey, okay?
Yes, go on.
Anyway, I ran into a similar case about 4 years ago. The murder of a young bride, fresh from her honeymoon. A broken-hearted groom named David Chase. I thought Chase and Crawford were one and the same man. But I couldn't convince the district attorney of the resemblance. But I am still convinced, Mrs. Carey.
And you think Dan is the same person?
Oh, he's changed again, of course. His hair is lighter than Chase's. He's thinner and paler. But there's something about the face I can't forget.
And even if it's true, you still have no proof. Is that it? You couldn't solve your case, so you're holding on to your first solution.
Wait, Mrs. Carey. Let me tell you why I was so sure that Crawford and Chase were the same man. It was because of the honeymoon.
What?
It's my theory that their honeymoons were identical. A compulsive honeymoon, you might say.
That is ridiculous.
Criminals are like that. Creatures of habit, most of them. Afraid to change a pattern, maybe for fear that their luck will change with it.
What do you mean by it?
I stumbled on the coincidence accidentally. But as far as I could trace it, Don Crawford and David Chase took their brides to the same places. They did the same things. And I knew that if I ever saw that pattern duplicated, I would have my killer. I hope I'm wrong, Mrs. Carey. But you are the only one who can tell me. And my first question is this. Was your first stop Chicago?
Yes. Yes, of course it was. And you knew that. That's where we first saw you, in Chicago, in that restaurant.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
You can't possibly make something out of that. Dan wanted to see people in the Chicago office, and I thought it would be nice to visit my aunt in Evanston. She's my family.
Was your next stop after Chicago in Texas?
Yes. We went to Dallas. Dallas is a wonderful place to visit, Lieutenant. I don't see anything so peculiar about that.
Both Chase and Crawford went to Dallas. They chose offbeat hotels. I guess they didn't care to be seen very much. Where did you stay in Dallas?
It was a perfectly nice hotel. I don't think you could describe it as offbeat.
All right. And then the next stop would be Monterey.
You knew we were in Monterey because that's where I saw you the second time.
By that time, Mrs. Carey, I'd made up my mind to follow you.
Are you saying that these supposed white killers you're talking about also went to Monterey?
Yes, they did, and from Monterey to Las Vegas.
Well, then you're wrong, Lieutenant. You're completely wrong.
You mean you didn't go to Vegas?
No. So there goes your famous theory, doesn't it?
Well, I admit I'm
We
surprised.
changed our mind about Vegas. We decided that we might be too tempted to gamble away all the money we had for the trip.
Ah, so you did have it on the schedule.
Well, yes. Yes, we did, but we didn't go.
You really think that changes the pattern? The fact that you didn't go?
Oh, please, I can't stand any more of this. I don't want to hear any more of it.
Mrs. Carey, Edith Burbank was killed in Los Angeles, in her hotel room. This hotel.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving
Mrs.
right
Carey,
now.
wait.
You're wrong. You've got that mixed up with someone else.
Let me finish, please. Just one more moment.
Please, no, please let me go.
Well, there you are.
Oh. I didn't realize that you were back already.
Yeah. I told you I wouldn't be gone more than half an hour. I thought you'd be in the room.
I went downstairs to get a magazine.
Didn't they have any?
Well, I guess I forgot to buy one. I got to looking in the windows of the dress shops, and I forgot my original purpose completely.
Susan, are you okay?
Of course. Why do you ask?
I don't know. You've got that funny look in your eyes again.
Have I?
Doesn't matter. They're still the two most beautiful eyes in the world. Hey. What is this? Don't tell me the honeymoon's over so soon.
Why do you say that?
That was like kissing a snowman.
I guess I just don't feel like myself today. I think maybe... all this traveling has worn me down a little.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, we don't have much further to go. Just one more plane trip to San Francisco.
Yes.
Look, maybe you'd rather not go out tonight. Maybe you ought to stay in, order some dinner in the room. I don't mind.
But you wanted to go to that restaurant, the one you told me about. You've been looking forward to it.
The Landmark? Yeah. Well, I did want to try the place. It was supposed to be really spectacular.
But you've never eaten there before.
Well, no, how could I? I've never been in L.A. before.
I was thinking today that, well, you seemed to know the city so well when we drove around. You didn't seem to have the slightest trouble.
The streets are very well marked in this town. It's really a pleasure to drive here. Look, you know what I think? I think you ought to take a nap before dinner.
Yes. I was thinking of lying down, but I don't think I can sleep.
Okay, then. Just read your magazine. Wait a minute, you haven't got one. I'll take care of that.
Where are you going?
Going to get my bride something to read. How about a nice magazine about cooking? You know, I never did ask you if you can cook.
Just get me a news magazine of some kind, all right?
Uh-huh, the brainy type. I should have known. See you in 10 minutes. I'll take the key so you won't have to get up.
Yes. All right. Oh, dear God. It can't be true. There just can't be any truth to what that man said. He's made a mistake. Terrible mistake. Dan's luggage. His initials, D.C. Oh, but anyone could have those initials. Anyone. I wonder if it's open. Oh, for heaven's sake, what am I doing? Searching my husband's luggage like some kind of hotel thief. No, I won't do it. I won't. going to believe any of it. I won't. Who's that? Hello?
Mrs. Carey, it's Gail Harrington.
Leave me alone. Stop bothering me.
You shouldn't have run off like that, Mrs. Carey. You didn't give me a chance to finish what I was saying.
I told you, I don't want to hear any more. It isn't true. You've made a mistake, Lieutenant.
Your husband is at the newsstand right now, Mrs. Carey. I can see him from where I'm standing at the house phones. And the more I look at him, the more sure I am that I'm right.
No, you're wrong.
I want you to hear the rest of the story about Crawford and David Chase and what they did on their honeymoon. Maybe what I told you before didn't convince you, but if you heard a few more things...
I'm going to hang up, Lieutenant, right now.
I wanted you to know where Don Crawford took his wife the night she was murdered in a room. He took her to a restaurant called The Landmark. You ever hear of it? Mrs. Carey? Hey, are you listening?
No. No, I'm not listening. I won't listen.
And so Susan Carey seems to have a date at the Landmark restaurant in Los Angeles with her loving husband, Dan. If she keeps the date, something tells me that she's not going to do their cuisine very much justice. Because one needs peace of mind to enjoy good food. Fear affects the salivary glands, and terror ruins the taste buds. I'll be back shortly with Act 3.
I'm Hy Brown, producer of Radio Mystery Theater, and I'm most enthusiastic about this new adventure in modern radio. Here's what listeners are telling us. Your program was absolutely great. Don't oil the door. Or again, you've got yourself a winning show. We'd like your reactions, too. Right now, we're in the last week of our drawing for 50 prizes a week. 2 AM/FM stereo phonos, 2 travel clock radios, and 46 anthologies of modern suspense. Just mail your name and address, and you're eligible, to Mystery Theater, Box 50, Radio City Station, New York 10019. That's Box 50, Radio City Station, New York 10019. Entries must be postmarked no later than Saturday, January 26th. Offer good everywhere unless locally prohibited.
This is WOR New York, your Mystery Theater station.
An invitation. This is Peter Roberts. Join us Sunday morning, 8:15 to 10 here on WOR for Rambling with Roberts. 2 hours of music, specially selected for Sunday morning listening pleasure, along with, bits of weather information, news headlines, bits of trivia, such as the fact that a man from Onowa, Iowa, received a patent for what he called Eskimo pie, which was ice cream coated with chocolate. It all happened in 1922. It may not seem like very much in the way of history, but it does take place, these little bits of trivia and information, on Rambling with Roberts. So, of a Sunday morning, make a note. 8:15 to 10, right here at 710 on your dial, come Rambling with Roberts. You don't have to give us an RSVP. Just be on hand. Thank you.
Well, what have we here? A quiet meal for two at the Landmark restaurant? No. We seem to be in a hotel room. The same room in which we last saw our honeymooning couple, Susan and Dan Carey. Obviously, there's been a change of plan. Room service has provided the meal for the two lovers this evening. Can it be that Susan Carey has decided that if there is a pattern, it must be broken?
Have some more wine, honey?
No. I really don't think I want any.
Hey, come on. You know what this bottle cost?
You shouldn't have been so extravagant.
Uh-oh. That sounds more like a wife than a bride.
Well, $18 is an awful lot for a wine, Dan. Especially when I really can't drink that much of it.
I just wanted to make up... Well, never mind.
You mean for not taking me to the landmark?
No, it doesn't really matter. I told you, it's fun to eat in the room. It's very elegant.
I'm sure you were disappointed at...
No, I really wasn't. Look, we're not going to be very far from Los Angeles. We'll probably fly down from San Francisco a few times a year.
There are dozens of wonderful restaurants in San Francisco, too, aren't there?
So they tell me. I'll ask the guys at the office for recommendations.
I think this food is quite good, don't you?
Yeah, sure. It's fine. Tastes even better with the wine.
Well, all right. I'll have some more, I guess.
That a girl. Now, look, I'm not trying to get you drunk, you understand, so I can take advantage of you. Although, come to think of it...
Dan, oh, don't. You almost knocked the table over.
Sorry, I guess I got a little carried away. You look very delectable in that robe.
Oh, did you really like it?
Irresistible.
I didn't take much of a wardrobe with me.
Yeah, you said you were going to buy clothes in San Francisco.
Yes, if I can find out where to go,
I'll take you down to Union Square. I hear that's the place. Oh, I have told you about the weekend, haven't I?
No. What about it?
Well, I thought we'd get our first look at the town by taking one of those Circle Line cruises. That okay with you?
Oh, yes, that sounds lovely. I love to see places by water.
And if we can squeeze it in, we might go picnicking in Golden Gate Park. They've got this Japanese tea garden. It's supposed to be very nice.
Yes. All sounds wonderful, Dan.
Susan, I just wish you felt better. Listen, maybe you ought to check with the hotel doctor in case you picked up a bug or something.
Do I look that bad to you?
No. You look just great to me, darling. Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea, honey. Reserve the car ahead of time. Then we can pick it up right away in San Francisco.
Whatever you think, Dan.
You wait right here. I'll go over to the counter.
It's all right.
Be back in 10 minutes.
All right, Dan.
Mrs. Carey.
Oh, no. Not you again.
I didn't mean to startle you.
Go away. Please go away. I don't want to see you anymore or hear anything you have to say.
Now, I know that I seem to be persecuting you or something.
As you can see, Lieutenant, I am in perfectly good health. I was not murdered in my sleep in that hotel room.
Look, Mrs. Carey, I've only got a few minutes before your husband gets back. I just wanted to finish my story about this other guy, this David Chase.
I don't care if you are a policeman. I'll call someone and have you arrested for bothering me.
David Chase's wife didn't get killed in Los Angeles. She died in San Francisco.
Where? In a hotel room?
No, not there. But they stayed at the San Remo. Is that where you're staying?
Yes, but millions of people do.
No, there wasn't any mysterious intruder this time. In fact, Mrs. Chase's death was listed officially as an accident. She had a little too much to drink at dinner, and her feet got tangled up on top of a very steep hill. The fall broke her neck. It was her very first day in San Francisco. She and her husband had quite a day, too. They took one of those boat cruises to see the city. Then they went to Golden Gate Park, to the Japanese tea garden. Miss Carey, are you okay?
No. No, I'm not okay. How could I be?
That night they went to a restaurant called the Vendome. That's where the lady drank too much, at least according to her husband.
Oh, dear God.
Listen, Mrs. Carey, I can't follow you anymore. I've got a job to get back to. I want you to take this.
Gun.
Quiet. Don't draw anyone's attention to us. Just take it. If I'm wrong and you don't need it, fine. Just throw it away.
No. I don't want
I
it.
cannot have you on my conscience, don't you understand?
All right. Yes, all right. I'll take it. I still say you're wrong.
I hope so. But I don't think I am.
Hello?
Mrs. Carey?
Yes?
This is the message desk. Your husband left a message here for you at 4 o'clock.
Oh, I've been out until now.
Would you like me to read it to you?
Yes, please.
It says, we'll be at the office until 6. Should be there no later than 6:30. Love, Dan.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Bye.
Bye. $6:30. $6:20 now. Oh, God.
Why do I keep staring at his luggage? Why can't I just forget about it? No. It isn't dishonest. It's just something I have to do. No, nothing in this one but clothing. This one has papers and things. All his documents. Birth certificate. Honorable discharge. U.S. Navy. Daniel Eldon Carey. That is his name. It is. That man Harrington was wrong. Doesn't this mean he was wrong? Or does it just mean that... No. I'm not going to start thinking that way. These look like photographs. Maybe his family... Oh, no, wait. This picture is signed. Such a pretty girl. To Dan. All my love forever, Edith. Edith. What was the name he said? That policeman, what was the name that man's wife was? Wasn't it Edith? Oh, no. Who is it?
It's me, honey.
Oh, 1 second.
Hi, sweetheart. Sorry. I forgot to take my key. Hey, I'm not late, am I? I told him at the desk I'd be back at 6. Well, it's not even that. Hey, why is it so dark in here, Susan?
Oh, I just got back myself. I didn't think of turning on all the lights.
Susan, I have a confession to make. I wasn't at the office at all. My new staff thought they ought to christen the new boss. I tell you one thing about San Francisco. It's a hard-drinking town. Susan, what's the matter?
Dad, I found her picture.
What?
I found her picture. Your first wife's.
What are you talking about? I was never married.
Then what's her picture doing in your luggage?
Hey, what's going on here? You must be drunker
Look
than I am.
near me. Stay away from me, Dan.
Susan, are you out of your head?
I saw her picture. Do you hear me? I found her picture. On our honeymoon.
Now, wait a minute. Do you mean Edith?
I know all about her. Yes, and about the other one. She drank too much, too, didn't she? She was drunk, too.
Now, look, will you calm down?
Is that what you were planning to do tonight? Get me drunk? At the restaurant? You were going to take me out to dinner tonight, weren't you?
Of course I was. I asked one of the guys at the...
Well, I can tell you the restaurant he picked. Do you want me to tell you the name of the restaurant, Dan? It's the Von Dome, isn't it?
What? Well, yes. I mean, it is. How did you know that?
Because I know it all. I know everything. Oh! No, don't come near me. I'll call the police.
Now, Susan, look. I don't know what the trouble is, but you've got to be sick. You need help.
No, don't come any closer.
You've been acting funny ever since we left Chicago.
I'm warning you. Look.
My God.
I've got a gun.
Susan, put that down.
I'm not going to end up like them.
Give me that thing, Susan.
Don't. Oh, don't,
Susan.
Daphne.
Susan.
I don't want to shoot you.
1 second. Wow.
Mr. Harvey?
Mrs. Carey, I didn't know that you were... Look, let me just get a shirt on. I was just shaving.
I'm sure you're surprised to see me, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I didn't expect that you'd... what brings you back to L.A.?
I'm sure you know, Mr. Harvey. That is the right name, isn't it? Not Harrington?
I guess that means you know all about my little joke.
The gun wasn't a joke, was it? The gun was real.
Now, look, I can tell you're upset, but I didn't mean any harm. I mean, I like Dan. I really
You
do.
despised my husband, Mr. Harvey. Why don't you admit it? You hated the fact that he got the job you wanted in San Francisco. And all you got was an assistant manager's job in Chicago.
You are wrong. I just thought it'd be a good gag, a good joke on Danny boy.
Yes, I've heard about your reputation. The great practical joker. You thought of a great one this time.
Yeah, but that's all it was.
You gave Dan the itinerary for our honeymoon trip. You were just being helpful, of course. You gave him all the names and places, all the benefit of your traveling experience.
That was the gag. See, I thought if Dan took you to all the places I listed for him...
You even knew about Edith, the girl he was once engaged to, the one who died. She became his murder victim in your little fantasy. What did you think would happen, Mr. Harvey? Did I get frightened enough to kill Dan so that you might get the job he took away from you?
Listen, is Dan all right?
I thought you might want this back, Mr. Harvey. Your gun.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Don't do anything stupid.
Oh, you don't have to worry. I found out that I'm a terrible shot.
That Dan's alive?
See for yourself.
Hello, Marty.
Dan! Thank heavens you're okay. Look, Dan, I didn't mean for anything serious to happen.
See the bandage, Marty? Just a flesh wound in my arm. I'll be okay.
I'm glad to hear it, Danny. Honest, I am.
Mm-hmm. But I am learning to use my left arm, though.
Wait a minute. Oh, no, don't, please. I didn't mean it. Don't hit me again.
Relax, Marty. I've got better things to do. I've got a honeymoon to finish. Although with any luck, it'll never end.
So you see, even murder stories can have happy endings. Martin Harvey may have spoiled Susan and Dan's honeymoon, but that doesn't mean he managed to spoil their marriage. No. If that's going to happen, Susan and Dan will take care of that all by themselves. I'll be back shortly.
Hello, this is Joe Franklin. Ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls, for the very latest in nostalgia, for the ultimate in remembering, please join with me on Saturday nights from 9:05 to 11 o'clock, where memories are truly happening right here over WOR Radio. It is my privilege to present radio's original Memory Lane program, but positively the original. And whether it's Al Jolson or Benny Goodman or Louis Armstrong or Eddie Cantor or Harry James or the Dorseys, Mario Lanza, Gene Krupa, the young Frank Sinatra, George M. Cohan, Bing Crosby, Bogart, Lombard, Cagney, and all those happy times of radio's comedy and drama and soap opera. We have it fascinatingly, and all the sounds are reproduced crystal clear Saturday nights from 9:05 till 11 over WOR Radio. Yours truly, Joe Franklin, hosting Memory Lane. Tune in.
WOR New York, your station for Mystery Theater.
This is Sherry Henry. All New York knows it lost its governor recently when Rockefeller resigned. And we all know he's concerned now with his new commission on critical choices for America. But not many of us really understand what that commission is all about. Well, we'll all know more tomorrow afternoon when Henry Diamond, the executive director of that commission, divulges goals and directions. It's on the Sherry Henry program at 2:15 on WOR Radio.
A purist might claim that the story you have just heard isn't a murder story, since no one was actually killed. The murders which took place were all in the imagination of Martin Harvey, who passed them on to the mind of Susan Carey. But it's a good demonstration of the point we've tried to make all along, that the most terrifying crimes can happen within the theater of the mind. Our cast included Betsy von Furstenberg, Michael Wager, Elspeth Eric, and Mason Adams. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
Now, a preview of our next tale.
What are you thinking about, child? The day you said it was bad luck for us to see each other before the wedding. Nobody believes those old wives' tales. Nobody believes so many things that are outside the ordinary. Did you see Michael's body after? Don't talk about that, lass. I know they said the horse trampled him. I asked Dr. Ferguson about the hooves, and he wouldn't tell me. You'd tell me, wouldn't you, Jeannie?
Oh, tell you what?
Were they like horseshoes, or were they cleft in two? Were they cloven hooves?
In the name of God, what are you saying?
I'm not speaking of God. I'm speaking of the devil.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The WOR Mystery Theater was brought to you by ShopRite Supermarkets, where you get a lot more for a little less, and by Suburban Savings, with offices throughout North Jersey. The preceding Mystery Theater program was furnished by the CBS Radio Network.
Fed up with the everyday grind. Tired out from the summer heat. Want to get away from it all.
We offer you Escape. Escape, designed to free you from the four walls of today for a half hour of high adventure.
You are trapped aboard an ill-fated ocean liner, captained by a dying man, while a mysterious stranger, haunting you, menacing you, seems intent on sending you to destruction.
Tonight, we escape to mid-ocean and to the strange passengers aboard a stranger ship, as James Gould Cousins tells it in his gripping story, SS San Pedro.
All right, Becky. Easy now. Come on, passing. A little more. Okay, lower away.
It was hot. The heat rolled up from the Hoboken waterfront and drifted in waves across the open bridge deck where I stood. The last few loads of passengers' luggage were being hoisted aboard. In 30 minutes, the whistle on the forward stack would sound off, and the cargo liner San Pedro, carrying 172 passengers and 200 in the crew, would nose away from the pier and start the long run south to Buenos Aires. Then she'd become the great living animal she was meant to be. No longer something built of paint and steel and tied to a pier. You get to feel that way after you've been a while at sea. You feel that your ship is a live thing and that you're part of it. The captain is the biggest part, of course, the brain of the ship, the mentality that keeps her from turning idiot and dashing herself to pieces in her madness. The officers are the nerve centers, and the crew, the hands and fingers. And the twin turbines far down in the hold are the great driving muscles of the legs. Silly, maybe, but you can feel it. And the passengers, well, to most of us officers, the passengers are the parasites of the ship.
My, but you look confident.
Huh?
I said I'm glad you look confident. But you don't have to look so serious.
I'm sorry, miss. The passengers are not allowed on the bridge.
I know that. I've been on ships before. And I've never been thrown off a bridge yet.
Well, I have no intention of throwing you off, but I must ask you
My name is Mary Lee.
How do you do?
Are you the captain?
No, I'm Bradell, the first officer.
Oh, the captain's right-hand man.
You might put it that way. Now, if you'll please...
Mary Lee is my first name.
Yes, I assumed as much.
Oh, well, I'll just call you Bradell, then. Maybe you'll loosen up when we get farther south.
I doubt it.
At least you'll have to dance with me in the evening. It's part of your duties.
Well, I'll be happy to, in the line of duty.
A regular machine, aren't you? I think this is going to be fun.
Yeah. Well, in the meantime, please be kind
Mr.
enough
Brunel.
to... Yes, Mr. Driscoll, what is it?
Captain's compliments, sir. I'd like to see you in his cabin right away.
Good. Take charge of the bridge, Mr. Driscoll.
Right, sir.
Most of the luggage is already aboard. Packy's on the winch. He's pretty drunk, but Myro seems to be able to handle him.
All right, Mr. Burdell. I'll watch him.
And please make sure the young lady finds her way back to the passenger deck.
Don't worry, Bradell. I know how to get any place I want to get.
You know, deck officers get all the breaks. Who's your little friend, Bradell?
Passenger, a cockeyed nuisance. You can have her, Sparks.
Good. Maybe I can teach her the code.
I doubt it.
Hey, wait till you get a load of the captain's visitor. Brace yourself, boy.
I understand you sent for me, Captain.
Oh, Mr. Bradell. Yes, I did, my boy. Everything in order on deck?
Yes, sir. We'll sail in about 20 minutes.
Good, Mr. Bradell. Oh, I'd like to present a friend of mine, Dr. Percival.
How do you do, Mr. Bradell? I don't wonder at your surprise. My appearance is somewhat strange.
I'm, sorry, sir.
No. I'm quite used to such a reaction. I am well aware that I closely resemble a corpse.
Mr. Bradell, I wonder if you'd mind showing Dr. Percival around the ship.
Captain Clendenning, we sail in 20 minutes.
A very brief tour will show me all I wish to see, Mr. Bradell.
Well, maybe after we get underway, I could show
No, Dr. Percival isn't sailing with us, Mr. Bradell. It shouldn't take more than a few minutes. I'd show him around myself, but I'm not feeling too well. A man wears out, I guess. Starts to break down. Like a machine.
Like a machine. That's what she said.
What's that, Mr. Bradell?
Nothing, sir. Well, shall we get started, Dr. Percival? I showed him through the empty dining salon, along the boat deck and the promenade. We opened the bulkhead door and looked down through the gratings into the engine room. And everywhere we walked, people drew back and stared silently until we passed, and then whispered together behind us. We met Marilee, and she started to speak, and then her face turned white, and she passed us without a word. Dr. Percival paid no attention to any of them. His gaunt gray face never changed expression, and those dark, hollow eyes stared straight ahead. His twisted hands were covered by gloves made of soft gray leather, and he reached out with them from time to time and touched things as we passed, almost caressing them. It was almost repulsive for some reason. Finally, we wound up at the port rail of the officer's deck, and I showed him how to reach the gangplank.
I presume these are the officers' quarters along here, Mr. Bradell?
Yes, that's right. The port cabin's here, and the same thing over on the starboard. There are a few spares we use for sick bays when we have to.
I see. Nearly 400 people on board. Quite a responsibility. Especially for the captain.
Yes, he has his hands full, all right.
And if something should happen to him?
Oh, well, I'm next in charge, only nothing will happen.
What causes that sound?
1 minute, Mr. Burdell.
Right, Myro. Oh, they're the ship's engines. We'll be hearing them for the next 10 days.
Mr. Bradell, have you noticed that your ship is not floating level?
Huh?
This side of the deck, the port side, I think you said, is a good deal lower than the other.
Yeah. Yes, we do have a slight list of port. Hadn't noticed it. Well, it's nothing serious. We'll correct it with the ballast tanks as soon as we're underway. Now, sir, if you'll
Mr.
please...
Bradell, the captain is an old man. He's in bad shape.
Well, not according to the ship's doctor.
I am his doctor now.
Well, I don't believe I care to discuss it, sir.
Nor I. I only mention it. Thank you, Mr. Bradell, for showing me what I wish to see. I'll be going now.
Fine. Glad to have had you aboard. Now, straight down that ladder now. Across the deck. By dinner that evening, we were 140 miles at sea. The sun dropped behind a red haze and brought out a clear, starry night sky. Marilee had somehow wangled a place at my table, but held herself down to an occasional knowing grin that the other passengers probably misinterpreted. Well, I dodged her afterwards, checked over the cargo plan for a while, trying to find some reason for the strange port list that was getting a little more pronounced. And finally dropped into the wireless shack.
Oh, hi, Burdell. Get bored with social life?
Yeah. It's not the heat, it's the femininity.
You should squawk. The only time I see a girl on board this tub is when they come in to wire for money at the next port.
Well, I know one you can have.
And that's just the one I'd take, too. You're crazy, Burdell.
Maybe. You picked up anything?
No, I've been talking to the Toledo. She's about 100 miles ahead of us, making 17 knots. So we'll probably tail her all the way south.
Yeah.
Oh, she started hitting some bad weather about an hour ago. Guess we'll be getting it, too. Probably make all your lady friends seasick.
Good. See if you can hurry it up. There's the captain in the chart room.
Yeah. Called from here 10 minutes ago. Hey, how'd you like that character that came aboard to see you?
Oh, Dr. Percival?
Uh-huh.
You can have him, too. Well, see you later.
Right. I'll let you know if I get any more in the storm.
Right. So long.
Oh, Mr. Burdell.
Huh? Oh, for
Wait a minute, I wanted to... No, wait! Wait!
Good evening, Captain.
Oh, Mr. Bradell. I've been writing up the night orders. Who has the first watch? Driscoll?
Yes, sir. Then Eberly.
Good. By the way, Mr. Bradell, I appreciate your showing Dr. Percival around this afternoon.
Oh, well, I'm glad to do it, Captain. Say, is he an old friend of yours?
No. I met him quite recently. Mr. Bradell, what's this port list? It's getting worse. Shows 8 degrees on the clinometer now.
Well, I've had one pump on the ballast tank since 3 o'clock.
You better put on another one. It worries me. Bad weather up ahead, you know.
Yes, I just talked to Morris.
Wonder if we're making any water.
I don't think so. I'll check with the engine room if you like.
Yes, I wish you would. You can't afford to take any chances.
Bradell here, McGilvery. Captain wants your bilge soundings. Call him back. Right. Chart room.
I'm tired tonight, Mr. Bradell. Don't feel so well. Guess a man's bound to get old sometime.
Oh, well, that's still some years ahead of you, sir.
I doubt it. Doubt it very much. Well, can't do much about it. Oh, I meant to tell you. The steward reported this afternoon that he couldn't get into number 7 port cabin on the officer's deck.
You couldn't get into it?
The door seems to be stuck. Don't know what's wrong. Wish you'd look into it.
Oh, all right, sir. I'll have Myro look into it. I think he's up on... that must be the engine room. Bradell. Right. All right, thanks. McGilvery says all the bilges are dry, sir.
Good. Well, I guess there's no reason why they shouldn't be at that. A man gets old.
Well, I'll go to speak to Myro, Captain, and see about putting another pump on the ballast tanks.
Good. I'm going to turn in a few minutes. Good night, Mr. Bradell.
Good night, Captain.
I knew you would have to come out sometime.
Now, look, miss.
Relax, Burdell. You have a terribly romantic profile. We're getting closer to the tropics all the time.
I've been there before.
Yes, I'll bet you have.
Now, listen. If you want to
why
go...
don't you be human for once? You keep on and you'll end up looking like your ghoulish friend you were showing around this afternoon.
He was no friend of mine.
There should be a rule against taking passengers who look like that. It gives me the creeps.
Well, for your information, we didn't take him. He went ashore.
Oh, you'd be a good liar, Burdell, if I hadn't seen him myself a half an hour ago.
Huh? Where?
He went into one of those cabins right down there ahead of us.
On the officer's deck?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't notice which one?
Yes, I did, as a matter of fact. It was number 7.
Ah, 7, huh? All right, come on.
Now, look, Burdell, I don't want to meet the guy. I don't want to have anything to do with him. Gave me the shivers just to look at him.
Did it? Is this the one?
Number 7.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You notice the little crossbar on the door handle?
Yes.
It's turned straight up and down?
Yes.
That means the door's unlocked, huh? All right.
But it doesn't open.
That's right, because it's jammed. The steward reported it this afternoon, not a half hour ago, so you're not much of a liar yourself.
But I saw him go in this door.
Oh, sure,
I
sure
tell
you
you, I
did.
did. I saw him.
Anything wrong, Mr. Burdell?
Oh, Myro, no, nothing's wrong. This door's apparently jammed. We should try to get it open while you have a chance.
All right, sir.
And Myro, when you do, please advise this young lady. She's very curious about what's inside the cabin. Good night.
Mr. Burdell. Mr. Burdell, wake up.
Myro, what's the matter?
Mr. Driscoll wants you on the bridge, sir. We got some pretty bad weather.
Yeah, I can feel it. How long's it been this way?
Since midnight, but it's getting worse, sir. Steward says some glass broke on the promenade deck. We've shipped water in the forward hold.
All right, Myro. Tell Driscoll I'll be on the bridge in 5 minutes. Get going. It was fairly bad on deck. Dawn was just breaking, with light enough to make out the long, high swells charging into us one after another, the tops of their crests ripped and torn by the driving wind. We were taking them on the quarter, rolling pretty badly and shipping water on the port bow at every roll. And if anything, that list had grown worse during the night.
Oh, glad you're here, Mr. Burdell. Having a rather bad go of it.
Yeah, well, we've seen worse. Has the captain been called?
No, sir. I thought I'd better wait for you.
Right. There's no need to call him. Where's Eberly?
Took some men down to the forward hold. We're shipping water on the port side every time.
Yeah, I know. Myro, see if you can get him on the phone. Good Lord. Well, we're listing 11 degrees now. Those pumps still going in the ballast tanks?
All night, sir. The tanks are 2/3 empty now. I can't understand it.
I think the phone is dead in the forward hold, Mr. Burdell. I can get no signal.
All right, Myro. You go on down there and see what the trouble is. Report back.
Yes, sir.
Huh. 11 degrees. Can't see any reason why we...
Oh, I'll take it, sir. Driscoll here. Yes, I know. All right, I'll speak to him. McGilvery says they're taking quite a beating in the engine room. Wants to know if we can't slack off this roll.
Yeah, I think we better. No use beating ourselves to death against those swells.
Glendenning here.
Burdell, Captain. Sorry to bother you.
It's all right, boy. What is it?
Permission to change course, sir. We're taking a bad swell on our quarter.
Granted. Whatever you think best.
Thank you, sir.
Need me for anything?
No, sir. I'll report later. All right, Mr. Driscoll, new course.
Yes, sir.
Ease off 14 degrees and then hold due south.
Ease off 14 degrees, hold due south.
Aye, sir.
I'm going to the wireless room.
All right, sir.
We ought to be out of this by afternoon.
It's windy, isn't it?
Marilee, what the devil are you doing on deck?
Getting rained on mostly.
Haven't you got any sense? We're shipping water on the foredeck. You want to get washed over?
Would you care, Bradell?
Look, it costs money to stop a ship. Now, listen. Get below.
I'm still waiting to see inside number 7 cabin.
Well, Bradell. They're kind of shaking us well before using, aren't they?
Yeah, just changed the course. Should ease this roll a little. Morris, what's the nearest ship to us?
Still the Toledo, about 70 miles south. They say it's raining down there. Can you imagine?
There's nothing any closer, huh?
Well, nothing that I've been able... Hey, you don't figure we're...
No. There's no danger, Morris. Just routine.
Well, I'll see what I can pick up. Static's not making it... Oh. Morris. Yeah, he's here. It's for you.
Thanks. Bedell speaking.
Driscoll, sir.
Yeah?
McGilvery just called. Wants permission to put all pumps to work on the bilge.
On the bilge? What for?
Says we're making water from somewhere. He's got 40 inches in the stoke hole.
It's probably coming from that forward hole. But as soon as Eberly gets the bulkhead closed, we'll be able to... Wait a second. Hold on. Myro just came in. What'd you find out?
Mr. Eberly needs more men, sir. Some of those big crates shifted. They knocked out most of the forward bulkhead.
Knocked out? Mr. Driscoll.
Yes, sir.
Call the captain and ask him to meet me on the bridge immediately. The next hours were a nightmare. All through the day, into the evening. Terrified passengers huddled in the lounges in the salon, not knowing just how great the danger might be and fearing the worst. At 11 a.m., one of the pumps broke down, and the San Pedro settled a little lower as the water gained in the bilges. At 1:30, pump back in operation, and for a while we held our own. Down in the forward hold, men fought a heartbreaking battle in water up to their armpits and tried to throw up a temporary bulkhead. At 5:15, a heavy sea crashed through the steward's pantry, and 6 men vanished overboard in a smother of foam. All night long, we fought the sea and lost the battle foot by foot. The strange list to port grew worse. By dawn, we were leaning over 18 degrees and shipping tons of water with every roll.
Driscoll here. Right. All right, hold on. Mr. Bradell.
What is it, Driscoll?
McGilvery on the phone, sir. Says he's had to pull the fire in one boiler, he's going to in the second one. Wants to know if you'll reduce speed to steerage way, otherwise he hasn't got steam enough for the pumps.
All right. Tell him yes.
McGilvery, Bradell says okay. Take it now. 1/3 speed. All right, Helm. Speed to 1/3.
Aye, sir.
Confound it, sir. Captain ought to be here in the bridge. Been in this cabin for the last 4 hours. He's got no business to stay
That'll
there.
do, Mr. Driscoll.
Oh. Yes, I'm sorry, sir.
Forget it. You're right at that. We haven't got much time to make up our minds. Well, how are the passengers, Myro?
Fair morale, sir. The stewards are trying to keep them calm. They're all in life preservers.
The way we're heeled over, we can't use the starboard boats now. And in another hour, there won't be enough steam for the winches on the port side. Well... Hello? Hello? Oh, what the devil? Now the captain's phone's dead, too. Myro.
Yes, Miss Bradell?
Go down to the captain's cabin, ask him to come up.
Yes, sir.
We can't chance it any longer, Driscoll. At least we can start a call out while the captain's on his way here.
Right.
Morris here.
Bradell on the bridge. You still sending CQ?
Yes, sir. Repeats in 5 minutes.
You picked up anything?
The Toledo. There's a canard liner 100 miles north.
Yeah, that's not much help.
How bad off are we, sir?
Bad enough you can start sending an SOS now. Give me position on anything you pick up and stand by for further orders.
Right, sir.
This is it, then.
Well, what else, Mr. Driscoll? It may be too late as it is.
Mr. Bradell.
Yes, Myro?
The captain, sir. He's in his bunk, dead.
Good Lord.
Well, he was right then. Men get old. Machines wear out.
I think he's been dead for some time, Mr. Bradell.
Probably so. Myro, did you ever get that port cabin door open?
Didn't have any chance, sir, but What difference does it make now?
None, I guess. I just wondered. All right, Mr. Driscoll.
Yes, sir.
Put a general order on the PA. Emergency. All officers stand by boat stations, prepare to abandon ship.
Yes, sir. Now?
Go ahead.
Attention. All officers stand by boat stations. Prepare to abandon ship. All officers stand by boat stations. Prepare to abandon ship. All officers stand by boat stations.
Her brain already gone. Ship was dying. I knew that. I stayed alone on the bridge, tried to quiet her death throes, tried to hold back the confusion of idiocy that shook her limbs and parts. The wind was gone now, and a thick gray fog blanketed the decks and the sea beyond. Boats were lowered and swallowed up in it, one by one. Some of them lowered poorly to spill their human freight into the hungry, wet mouth of the sea. We were low in the water, down at the head. Already the bows were awash. But suddenly I noticed that the strange list of port was no longer with us. Why, we were floating level. And then for no sane reason, I wondered if the changed angle had let the door of number 7 cabin swing open. I left the bridge and hurried forward. The door was ajar and swung gently with the movement of the ship. I pushed it open and stepped into the cabin. It was empty. In the air was a strange, dry, musty smell, like old flowers long pressed in the pages of a book. At that moment, I turned, and the water was moving slowly toward me up the passageway. I heard Myro shout the order for casting off the last boat. I left the cabin, ran for the bridge.
Hello, Bradell.
Marilee.
Glad to see me?
Oh, do you know the last boat just went over the side?
Sure. I was about to get in a boat. Then I changed my mind.
Why?
When it's your time, you can't do much about it. And I knew it was when he first looked at me.
What are you talking about? When who looked at you?
That guy you call Dr. Percival?
He's not on board. I just came from cabin 7. It's empty.
Of course it is. Now. He's out prowling around the boat somewhere.
I saw him go ashore before we left New York.
And I saw him 3 minutes ago.
You're crazy.
He was standing beside that lifeboat. The one I didn't get in.
That lifeboat was your last chance to live. Why didn't you take it?
I thought it wouldn't be so lonesome to come here and die with you.
But you wouldn't have died.
Oh, Bradell, don't you know yet? It wouldn't have made any difference no matter what we did. Not with Dr. Percival on board.
What has Dr. Percival got to do with it?
Everything. When that lifeboat hit the water, it capsized. I knew it would. So you see, I'd have died anyway. Bradell, the water's coming up faster now.
Yeah. Sinking fast. We'll go under any second.
He must be on his way here. We should be hearing his footsteps.
Who in the name of heaven is Dr. Percival?
Who do you think he is?
Escape is produced and directed by Norman MacDonald. Tonight, we have brought you SS San Pedro by James Gould Cousins, adapted for radio by Les Crutchfield, with editorial supervision by John Dunkel. Featured in tonight's cast were John Daner and Charlotte Lawrence, with Jeff Corey, Don Diamond, Harry Bartell, Larry Dobkin, and Jay Novello. Special music by Ivan Ditmars. Next week.
You were standing in the light of an arc lamp by a cathedral in Mexico City, looking at a body lying in the grass. And then a great fear comes over you, and you wonder if you are a haunted man.
Next week, we escape with Ralph Bates' most unusual story, The Haunted Man. Good night, then, until this same time next week, when once again we offer you Escape. Roy Rowan speaking for CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to Mystery and Tragedy. And the one redeeming feature of disaster. It seems to bring out the best in the survivors. It all began, or did it end, with the reunion of an old lady and the last of her relatives, a granddaughter she hadn't seen since childhood. A place? Stratfield's busiest department store, Mayberry's. The time, 13 minutes after 1 o'clock. If you're superstitious, you could read that in Army or European time. 13:13. By coincidence, that's when it happened.
Please help me. My eyes are burning. I can't see. Please help me. I'm trembling. Take it easy. Is that you, Charity? No. Yes. I don't know. Oh, come on. Oh, please, let's get out of here before the rest of the ceiling comes down. Charity, please, I'm so glad you're all right. You are, aren't you? Oh, I don't know. I got a pretty good whack on the head, but I guess I'll make it here. Please, let me help you. I'm afraid I can't move. Something has happened to my back. Oh, it's so terrible to find you and lose you again, Sharon. Don't call me that. Why not? Because you can't see me. You can't tell who I am. But you know who you are, don't you? That's the whole trouble. Ever since I got hit, I don't know who or what I am.
Our mystery drama, Charity is Never Dead, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Virginia Payne and Rosemary Rice. Within half an hour after the accident at the department store, Stratford Community Hospital is a temporary shambles. A constant arrival of ambulances, the whoop-whoop of police sirens, the hysteria of the less badly hurt, the moan of the burned, the hustle and bustle of doctors and nurses competently handling the emergency are a background to a quick meeting between Dr. Mark Banning, Chief of Staff, and the hospital chaplain, Dan Walters.
Any injured, Doctor?
Enough. And too many killed. Till phone service is restored, we won't know how many. Excuse me, Dan, nurse? Expect upwards of 100 casualties. Refer all ambulance to Dr. Fleming. Free out to go to staff lounge. The ready room in the corridors are jammed already. That's all for now.
Yes, Doctor.
Hope we won't need you, Dan, but I'm afraid we're going to.
The minister not only offers solace to the dying, but prayer and comfort to the living.
Of course. I'm sorry. I didn't mean... Oh, thank heaven, communication again. You want to get it, Dan?
Yeah.
Carrying in someone who looks like emergency.
Can do.
Dan! I'm glad to see you.
Are
you all right?
Don't worry about me.
But you were going shopping at Mayberry's this morning.
Well, I couldn't find the right thing there for Mother's birthday, so luckily I was a few stores away when the explosion went off.
I know what caused it.
A new boiler. Improper installation. Pressure backed up somehow and blew Mayberry's ground floor to ribbons.
Thank heaven you weren't there.
Well, thank heaven I was near enough to be of help. But I appreciate your concern, Mark.
I ought to be concentrating more on the patient. What have you got there?
Mrs. Chandler. Flash burn, both eyes. I don't know how serious. Also, she was hit by a heavy beam falling. Back.
Broken?
Possibly. But it's more complicated than that. Possible renal failure. I'm sure both kidneys are crushed.
Charity. I got to go back to the store. Find my granddaughter. That's all I have. Please.
We'll find her, Mrs. Chandler.
She was there. I talked to her. Well, where is she?
You rest here.
Who is that? Who are you?
Dr. Logan. Dr. Ann Logan.
Oh.
Now you rest and we'll take care of you.
Charity, please. I need charity.
You don't need me in here any longer, Mark. I'm going to run a check on conditions in general. Oh? Can I help you? I don't know. Who were you looking for? I don't really know. Somebody? Anybody? No. Somebody. How did you get up on this floor? Up here? Oh, the stairs. I was looking for... I thought I might find somebody who belonged to me. Were you in the explosion at the store? Was I? Try to remember. Did the police bring you here to the hospital? Yes. The ambulance took the old lady, and I came in the squad car. Were you hurt? Oh, just my head, a bump. Oh, let me see. Did anyone examine you? Well, an intern looked at me and asked me to wait, only I couldn't, you see. Why not? Well, because I had to find somebody. I didn't remember who, or where to begin, except with this. What is it? Just a piece of paper, like from a phone pad with a number. 380. What do you think it means? A room, maybe? There's no such room number in this hospital. Oh, I thought maybe it might be the old ladies. What old lady? Well, just someone I met after... What is this for? I don't know. What was the old lady's name? I don't know. What is your name? But that's the whole trouble, don't you see? I don't know that either. When you were examined, didn't they ask your name? Yes. And? I didn't have a name to give them. I thought if I just sat still for a while, the shock would wear off. Amanda, don't worry. It'll all come back. I'm Dr. Logan, and I'll see you a little later. You have amnesia. You'll have to have a thorough examination to make sure there's no concussion. Well, I really thought I was all right. But I guess I'm not. We'll find out why. And fix it. How is your patient, Mark?
Not too good. How's the situation outside?
Not so bad. Everything under control, more or less. One of the rough days, though, for all of us.
And for Mrs. Chandler here. It's an unlucky room. She's lost a patient in the other bed.
Are you going to lose Mrs. Chandler?
Oh, we're waiting on the BUN, some other tests. I don't think she's operable. Have her under heavy sedation now. How she can last more than a few days. Sweet old girl. Pity. How's your life?
Tolerable. Until I can get you to think at least the same of me.
A pity?
No. Sweet old girl.
You can drop the old.
Oh, come on, Anne. Now, you know my philosophy. Doctors don't mess around with lady doctors. We're exposed to enough communicable diseases as it is.
It isn't my degree you're afraid of, Doctor. It's my sex.
Once bitten...
She's also now successfully divorced and remarried.
This is hardly the time for personal problems. I'd better check on how the rest of it's going.
Well, you can start with a patient I have outside. An amnesia case I found wandering around the hall.
Retro or interrograde?
Retro. No memory of anything before the accident.
Any physical injuries?
I haven't had a real chance to examine her. Supposedly, she was checked when she was brought in.
And all the commotion, can't be sure. Bring her in here. Let's examine her here. I'll be able to manage once I pull this curtain. All the examination and treatment rooms are jammed anyway.
I'll go get her. Charity.
Mrs. Chandler, try to rest.
I want my granddaughter.
I know you do, and we're trying to find her for you.
Oh, you must. Finally, after all these years. Only to have this happen. I must find her, Charity.
The patient's in the room. On the other side of the curtain? Who is it?
An older woman. She was badly hurt in the explosion.
I heard her say Charity, didn't she?
Yes?
Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm Charity.
Why would you think that?
Oh, this is Dr. Banning, our chief of staff.
Oh, how do you do, Doctor? Because after the explosion, I helped an old lady, and she thought I was her granddaughter. She called me Charity.
Are you?
I don't know. This is the girl with the amnesia I told you about, Dr. Banning.
Well, is your grandmother's name Chandler by any chance? Does that ring a bell?
No.
Would you recognize Mrs. Chandler if you saw her?
I don't think so.
Oh, I mean the old lady you helped after the accident.
Oh, yes, I would know her. I think I would.
Now, let's try. Quietly. She's deeply sedated now, and I don't want to wake her. Can you walk all right?
Oh, sure.
All right, you can pull back the curtain, Dr. Logan.
Of course, Doctor.
Well?
Yes. Yes, that's the old lady I helped in the store.
Well, is she your grandmother? Do you remember her?
I can't remember anything before that bomb went off. How do you expect me to remember her?
Now cross your left leg over your right, please.
Oh.
Nothing matter with that reflex. Look up, please.
Like that?
Just have to find out what's causing it and cure the cause.
But nothing caused it. Nothing really happened.
Look to the right. How about the bump on your head?
Oh, I've had worse.
But how do you know nothing happened? The left, please.
What do you mean?
If you don't remember.
But I do. Right back to the explosion.
Look down, please. And after that?
Oh, just that it was awful. Something knocked me down.
That's when you got the bump.
I guess.
What were you doing in Maybury's store?
I don't remember.
You remember what happened to your pocketbook?
I must have lost it.
In the store?
I suppose. I mean, I'm not even sure I had one to begin with.
No, Dr. Logan. I see no signs of neurological damage either. But I want a skull series, so we'll keep her. Miss Chandler, no, she's still under. I just arranged to have our mystery guest admitted.
You're going to keep me here in the hospital?
Until you remember. Or we find out who you are. You stay right in this room. I'll send a nurse in to help you.
With an old lady who's dying?
You're lucky the bed's available. And when you get into it, stay put, young lady.
Miss Chandler. Mrs. Chandler? Are you all right?
Charity. I want Charity.
I'll get it, Doctor.
No. Give me your hand. don't you know that all I want is you, dear? Just hold my hand, Charity. That's all I need or ask. Sure, if you want me to. I had the most awful dream, Charity. I thought I'd lost you again. But now it's all right. Oh, why is it so dark? Where are we? In the hospital. What are we doing in... Oh, of course. That awful explosion. Are you all right, Charity?
Me, I'm fine. But your eyes are all bandaged. You can't see me. Maybe I'm not Charity, and you're making a mistake.
Oh, don't be silly, my dear child. Don't you think I know my own granddaughter?
In the bed, the old lady, her eyes bandaged, lies breathing quietly, holding the girl's hand. Debbie's face, watching her, is a kaleidoscope of emotions, hard to read. Hope, fear, disbelief, or just simple prayer for a way out of a maze of bewilderment. We certainly won't even begin to know the answer to any of these questions, at least until I return shortly with Act 2. By the end of the afternoon, the chaos that once was the main floor of Maybury's store has been partially restored. The police and fire departments have made their reports, and an army of workmen are busy boarding up windows and beginning repairs. The emergency is over, except for what human misery it has left in its trail. Reverend Dan Walters has made a personal trip to the store, to the police, and to fire headquarters to collate all the information and bring it to Dr. Mark Banning.
151 casualties all told. Everyone accounted for?
With 2 exceptions. There's no trace of Mrs. Chandler's granddaughter, and no idea or clue who the girl with amnesia is.
Unless she is Charity.
That's right.
How old was the granddaughter?
According to neighbors the police contacted, somewhere in her middle 20s.
Any pictures?
Quite a few, all taken over 10 years ago. Mrs. Chandler hadn't seen her granddaughter since she was in her early teens. Her mother married a pretty rough guy named Whitman. I don't know what went on, but the kid spent quite a bit of time in a wayward girls' school. When she got out, the father had taken off. And I get it, the mother was pretty sick, maybe on drugs. Charity took care of her.
Well, what did Miss Amnesia look like in the snaps you saw?
See for yourself. Pretty, fair complexion, light hair. And in these 2 color prints, her eyes look brown.
Dan, why do you question her identity? I mean, do you think it's just some wild coincidence?
I'm not much of a believer in coincidences, Mark. I'd rather go with you and accept Charity at face value. The Lord makes a lot of plans. And one way or another, he just may have blueprinted this one.
I just don't understand you, Anne. Meaning she's faking?
I don't know. But why no pie, no matter what the occasion? Meeting her grandmother after all these years, no recognition. Most of all, I guess I don't think the girl herself believes she's Charity.
Well, Dan thinks after talking to her earlier, she's ready to accept that fact.
Chaplain Walters, Charity. May I come in?
Of course.
I see you're comfortably set.
Well, set anyway.
Dr. Banning has told me how kind you've been to your grandmother.
Don't say that.
Why not? Aren't you her granddaughter?
I don't know. She says I am. I wish I could be sure. Right now, I'm just sorry for her.
How do you feel?
Miserable. And afraid. Why can't I remember who I am, Chaplain?
Perhaps you don't want to remember.
Have they located her granddaughter yet?
No. Everyone apparently accounted for. No sign of her.
Do you think if it isn't me, that it might have been someone who died in the explosion?
That's about the way it stacks up. We should know by morning. Now I'll say good night. I hope you are Charity. You could make her last days very happy if you bring her truth and love. Good night.
Charity, are you there? Yes, I'm here. Oh, are we alone? Yes. I thought I heard you talking to one of the doctors. No, just the chaplain. Were you talking about me? Sorta. Have you talked to the doctors about me? Well, not really. About whether I would ever see again? Well, too soon for them to say. No, Charity, dear. They know. Just as I know. I won't ever see again. How can you be sure? Because I won't live long enough. They know that, too. But I'm not afraid of death. Not anymore, Charity, with you beside me, safe and sound. Well, here I am. Promise you'll stay with me. It won't be for too long. And I promise, in return, you'll never be sorry.
Dr. Banning. Yes. Who? Chaplain Walters? Sure, send him in. Oh, and nurse, put a page on Dr. Logan if she's in the hospital. Ask her to come to my office. Hi, Dan. Find the perch. Oh, what's on your mind?
I spent most of the night at Mayberry. I didn't find anything at the fire sale that did anything for me, but I turned up some evidence like this. Pocketbook with a wallet inside it. And inside the wallet, this picture.
Well, that's Mrs. Chandler. So this must belong to her granddaughter.
There's additional evidence. You remember her granddaughter came in by bus yesterday at 1. Proof, item, 1 ticket stub made out to a Charity Whitman.
So our Miss Amnesia must have dropped her pocketbook in the excitement. Well, we're out of the woods. She is Charity.
That would make it all so nice and simple, Mark, but it just doesn't wash. The bag with the wallet in it was clutched in the hand of a young woman they just dug out dead in the debris. I'm afraid Charity Chandler is dead.
Oh, what rotten luck. I mean, Mark, Dan, I just came down from the room. Mrs. Chandler has no more chance of living than she had when she was brought in. We have her on hemodialysis now, but that's only supportive. But in spite of it all, she's so happy to be reunited with her granddaughter that it means so much to her.
What about the girl?
She calls her Grandma now. Are you sure that there isn't some possibility?
I doubt it, Dr. Logan. The girl and the purse were one.
So we still don't know who our amnesia victim is. And worse than that, we have to break the news to Mrs. Chandler that her granddaughter is dead.
Well, what choice do we have?
It'll kill that old woman. She is in no condition to stand a shock like that.
She's entitled to die with a little dignity and happiness. Must she be told?
There's more than one person involved in this. Our amnesiac has the right to know who she is not before she can remember who she is. She has to be told that she is not Charity.
But she doesn't necessarily have to tell Mrs. Chandler that.
Well, how could we ask the girl to keep that secret? I mean, under the circumstances.
Well, it isn't reasonable. You're right. Unless
what?
Unless we talk to her. We might be able to persuade her to keep up the pretense long enough to...
To what?
To allow a very sweet old lady to die in peace. Well? You wanted to see me, Chaplain?
Yes. Forgive me for not coming up to your room. No, I'll close the door.
Hello, Dr. Logan. Won't you sit down? I hope I won't be away too long. I don't like leaving Grandma alone.
Grandma?
Yes? I've made up my mind. or rather she has for me, that you are Charity Whitman? If I'm not, then you tell me who else I am. I'm sorry. I wish I could. But I can't. But you don't think that I'm Charity. Is that what you want to see me about? Dan, tell her what you found out.
The police have found a young woman who is.
The real Charity Whitman?
All the evidence points to it.
Oh, then that makes me nobody again. Where is she?
Dead. Killed in the explosion.
It's all right. Go ahead, cry. Oh, it's not for myself. Only for that dear old lady upstairs. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go to pieces. You didn't. And I lied some. It is for Mrs. Chandler, but it's for me, too. You see, I actually was beginning to think I really was Charity. Oh, and that's because you wanted so much to be somebody again. It's so awful to have no roots and no memories, to live in a vacuum. So alone.
Well, there's always someone worse off. Think of Mrs. Chandler. How alone she'll be when she learns the truth.
Well, you're not going to tell her. What else can we do? You'll break her heart. You'll kill her.
Under the circumstances, we can't ask you to keep on pretending.
Why not? If she still thinks I'm Charity, at least she'd have a few days of happiness left. Do you think you could bring it off? Oh, why not? I've done it so far.
Because you thought you might be.
Now it's deliberate deception. And I'm not sure that Dr. Banning would agree to it. Why wouldn't he? Many reasons. One is, you might remember any moment who you really are, my dear. You. My dear. It's a terrible thing not to have a name to be called by. And it could be my name. And if I have another, maybe there's a reason enough that I want to forget it. Oh, I gotta get some air.
You all right?
Oh, sure, happy as a clam. Maybe we better get you back up to bed. Dr. Logan, I'm all right physically. The trouble with me is in my head. What is it? Nothing. For a moment, Nothing. Just, I've made up my mind. And I don't care what any of you say. For her sake, for my sake. From now on, you'd better all just call me Charity.
And again, we are left tantalizingly on the horns of a dilemma. Was there something about that plane that jogged a girl's memory? Is her decision to become Charity Whitman an altruistic one? Or has she some deeper motives than kindness and compassion? Who is this girl who doesn't know herself? Or does she, and only wants to hide her real identity? I'll be back shortly with Act 3. It's another day, scrubbed bright with clean sunlight. A day for surfing, or sailing, or climbing a gentle mountain, or just lying lazily in a field and watching the sky. For most people, that is. For the 5 people in our story, and in Stratfield Community Hospital, it's to be a very different day. A day of sadness, suspicion, and dilemma. Mrs. Chandler is mercifully asleep. Death not very far away now. Charity and the chaplain are walking in the hospital gardens, and Doctors Logan and Banning are huddled in a corner of the cafeteria over morning coffee.
Poor Mark. You look so tired this morning.
I'm not tired, Ann. I'm worried.
About what?
Well, about this deception I've agreed to. Our business is healing, not playing with human emotions.
You make it sound as though I've been party to something cruel.
Well, no, I'm not questioning your motives. just whether any of us have any right to contribute to deceiving a dying woman.
Just to give her what happiness we can? Even though she barely knew her granddaughter, it's obvious she was, or is now, the center of her life.
Yeah, there's no doubt of that.
Then, since she's convinced the girl is Charity, whatever doubts we have, who are we to question that?
But damn it, I am chief of staff of this hospital. I'm sticking my neck out. There could be legalities involved.
What?
Well, for one thing, Mrs. Chandler may have a will. If it names Charity as beneficiary, and the girl died in the explosion, she might want to change it. She should have that right.
I never thought of that. But wouldn't it just go to the next of kin?
According to the hospital record, there is no next of kin. Which may be why our so-called Charity is so willing to decide that's really her name. It is possible to fake amnesia, you know. And if there's enough money involved...
Oh, I don't believe that girl could do anything like that. She...
What is it?
I was just thinking. Yesterday, while Dan and I were talking to her, she was by the window and she stopped suddenly as if...
As if she'd remembered who she really was?
Yes. I thought she was coming out of it, and then she turned on us and told us that from now on, as far as she was concerned, we could take her for Charity Whitman. Oh, Mark, I want to believe in her. Don't let this turn out wrong. Good morning, Charity. Oh, hello, Dr. Logan. Isn't it lovely out here? I hate to leave the sun, but I should get back in case Grandma's awake. Oh, she can wait a moment. It's your grandmother I want to talk about. Well, she hasn't... Oh, no, I checked on her before I came out. She's resting very peacefully. She has nothing to worry about for the moment. But I do. You? Who are you? And this time I want an honest answer. And this time I'll give you the only answer I can give you from now on. I am Charity What are you listening to? The play. You did that before. Does it remind you of something? Yes. But I can't quite... Remember that crumpled piece of paper you had with the number 380? Could that have been a flight number? Yes. Perhaps. Flight 380? Was it a flight you were on? No. One you were going to take? Yes. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. Were you going with someone? Yes, I think maybe I was, but I... Who? Who? Who were you going with? Oh, isn't this awful? I don't remember. Oh, I was so close. Now I'm so tired. That's enough for now. Just one more question. All right. What's your name? Debbie Scott. Oh, my God, what did I say? I think you just told me who you really are. Chaplain, excuse me for bursting in like this, but I need your help.
Any I can offer. What?
It's all come back. I know who I am.
Yes, Dr. Logan informed me. You're Deborah Scott. We're trying to trace now where...
You didn't listen to me. I haven't told Dr. Logan everything. I wanted to talk to you first. I have some problems.
As for example?
This afternoon, at 3 o'clock, I'm supposed to fly to Mexico City with the man I love.
Oh, that isn't a problem. That's happiness. I'm sure there'll be no trouble about the hospital releasing you in time to catch your plane.
Yes, but then what happens to Mrs. Chandler?
What you've already done for her has been wonderful. No one can expect you to give up your personal life now that you've refound it. Does your fiancé know you're all right?
Oh, he had no way to know that anything was wrong. You see, his insurance company transferred him to New York.
I thought you said you were headed for Mexico City.
We are. Look, You see, I was his secretary. The firm closed the local office where we worked, and Dan flew ahead to New York, and he's probably been trying to get in touch with me, and I don't know where he is.
Didn't you call him at the firm?
Well, he'd already left. He'll be expecting me to leave with him from here on his 2-week vacation.
Your honeymoon, then you have to meet him.
I don't want to run out on Mrs. Chandler. Not when she depends on me.
Well, maybe if you talk to your young man, he might delay the vacation a few days. Mrs. Chandler hasn't got any longer than that.
I don't know if he would. It's been his last vacation for a long time, and he'd probably just go on without me.
Without the girl he's going to marry?
I didn't say we were going to be married.
Oh.
Look, my only chance, really, is if I do go with him. But I know him. If I don't turn up at that plane, I'll never see him again. And I love him.
How much does he love you? Granted what you say.
Look, there's been very little love in my life, Chaplain. I was an orphan, brought up in foster homes. But I'm not her Charity. I'm Debbie Scott. I know what I'm trying to do for Mrs. Chandler is right. And I guess what I'm doing with Vince is wrong. But I can't be two people. Which am I supposed to be? That you, Charity? Yes, Grandma.
Where have you been?
Oh, well, they were just giving me a checkup.
They're going to send you home.
Yes, they need the bed. I'm all right now.
Oh, that's wonderful, dear. I'm so happy for you. No more clouds or doubt,
No.
You know who you are again. Oh. Well, I'll miss not having you right here in the room with me.
And I'll miss not being here with you.
Darling.
Yes.
Come to me. Closer, just for a moment, please.
I'm here.
Just do one thing for me.
Anything you want.
Just give me a long hug and say, Grandma.
Grandma. That's all. Just Grandma.
That's all I really wanted to hear. Grandma. Oh, my dear little girl that I know so little about. All the years of not knowing you, and such a little time to catch up. Funny, isn't it? 2 days together in a hospital, and in one way I know everything about you, and in another nothing at all. Now tell me about yourself.
Oh, there's nothing really to tell.
Oh, of course there is. Every young girl has so much to tell. Her hopes, her dreams, what she asks of life. And you remember, I'll be watching you from somewhere. And just maybe I can repay you and make it all come true.
Oh, how I wish you could.
Well, then you tell me, and I'll try. Let's begin with what every girl wants in her life. A man. Isn't there one in yours?
And I don't know why I blurted it all out.
Because I asked. It was important. But he doesn't love you enough to ask you to be his wife?
Oh, he does. He asked me to be.
Well, when was that?
Oh, a long time ago.
I don't think that it was. I think it's still going on. Why don't you give him another chance?
Grandma.
It's been good to hear you call me that. Now, I want the chaplain. But first, say goodbye.
No, I can't.
Of course you can. I only wish that I could ever thank you enough.
For what?
Everything, my dear. God took my eyes away, but he gave me you instead. I'll never forget you. Goodbye. Whoever you are, or will come to be. Now get me the chaplain.
So your young man decided to wait for you?
Yes.
Does that mean?
Yes. We'll be married in Mexico.
Lucky girl.
With me. Do you mind if I wish you the same luck?
Me? Why should I try to fool another woman? I'm afraid I won't be so lucky.
Mark?
She's gone. Very quietly. And without any pain.
Oh, no. Grandma. How silly. I've just grown to think of her that way. She's the only real relation I ever had.
You may be the closest one she had.
What do you mean, Chaplain?
I'll read you a letter she dictated to me before she died. It's about you. I have never thought much about death, save that when it came, I would not have to meet it alone. And I did, thanks to a beloved girl to whom I owe more than I can ever repay. I have nothing much worth leaving in this world's goods except this ring, the one I was wed with, that Charity's mother was wed with, and that now I want to give to the girl who gave me my last days of peace, who shared my final hours. I hope she wears it soon, proudly and happily, with my love and her own. She meant you, Debbie.
No. She meant her granddaughter.
There's nothing on the paper that says so.
That's strange. You know, the last time I talked to her, she never once called me Charity. Do you think she knew?
It doesn't matter. This ring was meant for Debbie Scott. When you wear it, remember to wear it with charity, in the biblical sense. Good luck, Debbie. You have every chance. There'll be someone smiling down on you every step of the way.
Did Mrs. Chandler know that Debbie Scott was not her granddaughter? Did she prefer to play out a last sweet charade to make death come softer? We'll never know. But that chance, perhaps foolish and old-fashioned name given to a girl long ago proved in the end to live up to its old-fashioned meaning. I'll be back shortly. This is the Mystery Theater. And after all, what greater mystery in the world is there than love? So just as a footnote, not long after, Vince and Debbie married in Mexico City. Dr. Mark Banning managed to forget the first unfortunate marriage and marry Dr. Ann Logan. And Dr. Logan, since time was running by, decided to have a child. Actually, they both hope for a boy, but if it happens to be a girl, I wonder if they'll be tempted to call her Charity. Our cast included Virginia Payne, Rosemary Rice, William Prince, Patricia Wheel, and George Petrie. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Everyone in this town seems to know what's wrong with my house except Helen and me.
They know there's something wrong. That's all they know.
Oh, and you know more, beautiful Zoe. Ah, yes. Behind those beautiful green eyes lies secret.
And your attitude is one reason why I can't tell you. You wouldn't believe me anyway.
Try me.
All right. The house you're living in doesn't really belong to you. That house was stolen from the daughter of Marie Laveau.
Marie Laveau.
Tired of the everyday routine? Ever dream of a life of romantic adventure? Want to get away from it all?
We offer you Escape. Escape, designed to free you from the four walls of today for a half hour of high adventure.
It all started on the bus just outside of Dallas. The sailor who had snored beside me since Memphis got off, and the big fat guy got on. He overflowed into my half of the seat, and for sound effect, he ate one apple after another. He must have bought them by the sack. Hey, fella, do you mind? My top coat?
Oh.
I'd like to have it pressed, but I prefer a tailor to do it.
No.
I pulled the coat out from under him. He'd smashed my carton of cigarettes almost flat. From then on, I held the coat in my lap. In my mind, he was symbolic of everything connected with this trip and with my life. Second-rate, middle-class, mediocre. I was on my way to Hollywood. Yeah, I'm an actor. Under personal contract to Henry Slafta, a big director. Oh, it sounds impressive, but it isn't. It's one of those insignificant stock contracts with short options and shorter dough. I should have turned it down, but I was flat broke, on my heels. That's why, when I found the money, I did what I did.
Okay, folks, we're stopping here for 15 minutes.
Another stop, chance to stretch. Well, I had a cup of coffee and a spud nut in the depot, and I was starting back to the bus when I saw him, my apple-chewing friend. Two men with cop written all over them were leading him out of the bus. It was a pinch. I wondered why they'd picked him up. I really didn't care why they took him as long as he didn't come back. Now I had the seat to myself. But he'd done me a final courtesy. He'd knocked my top coat onto the floor and walked on it.
Okay, everybody on, let's go.
From then on into El Paso, he was the topic of conversation.
He didn't look like a criminal to me. My dear, didn't you hear what the bus driver said? The man's a counterfeiter, one of the smartest ones in the country. The police have been after him for ages.
A counterfeiter? How exciting. I must get off at El Paso and send a postcard back to Madge. Won't she be thrilled for me?
Counterfeiter. Well, that's the last thing I would have pegged him for.
El Paso.
El Paso. And Hollywood still 24 long hours away. Well, economy or no economy, I wasn't going to go on. I was dead tired, saddle sore from 3 days and nights on that bus. So I switched my ticket to the following day, and I hunted up a cheap hotel. The bellhop there was full of helpful ideas on how I could spend the evening.
Well, how about Juarez, mister?
Juarez, huh?
Yeah, old Mexico, just across the International Bridge.
Oh, yeah. I'd forgotten that this is a border town. No, thanks. I just want to get some sleep.
Sure, mister. It's up to you.
I tipped the kid and stretched out on the bed. I dug in my pocket for a cigarette, but I was out, so I reached into my topcoat for the carton. That's when I found it. The package of money. A lot of money. All in 50s and 100s. Nice, clean, fresh bills. I counted them fast. $15,000 worth. So that's why I found my coat on the floor of the bus. Fatso had stashed his homemade money in my pocket. Why, the lousy... I'd fix his wagon, planning it on me. Operator, give me the FB... No, never mind. Wait a minute. Why should I? If I turned it in, I might get involved, and I couldn't afford to. When I got to Hollywood, Hollywood. Boy, what an entrance I could make into that town if all this dough were only real. I could just picture the look on Henry Slafta's face if I flew into Hollywood with a new wardrobe, stopped at the Ambassador, took a suite, made a big splash. Yeah, if only the dough were real. Well, I couldn't sleep now. I was too stirred up, so I took a shower and changed my clothes and went out. I didn't have anything particular in mind, but since the hotel was near the International Bridge, I went over into Juarez, and I wasn't quite sure why I did it, but in my pocket was one of the $50 bills. I went up and down the cheap main drag, sampling tequila and brushing off vendors of Huaraches and leather dolls, just like the rest of the tourists. But all the time, that $50 bill was burning a hole in my pocket. It was in a small bar, a crummy place called El Serape, that I finally took a chance. I'd had a couple of tequila daisies, and each time I'd given the waiter a half a buck. This time I handed him the $50 bill. I held my breath. And suddenly, I knew I'd been a fool. He didn't put it in the cash register as he had the other money. Instead, he went down to the end of the bar and handed it to a man sitting there, obviously an American. He took it, looked at it, and then had the waiter point me out. I got up out of the booth and started for the street, but the American caught me at the door.
I'm, Chuck Rice. I'm the manager.
Yeah. Hiya.
You give this $50 bill to the waiter?
Yeah. I guess I forgot to wait for my change, huh?
You don't want to go around forgetting money like this. Just visiting?
Yeah, tourist.
You know you're taking a big chance. You're setting yourself up like a pigeon.
Well, what are you talking about? What do you mean?
Don't get excited, amigo. This is border town. That's all. The wrong people might get the idea that you're carrying more bills like this.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
Yeah, sure. But if you were, I could put you in touch with most anything. Maybe a little gambling. We could fix you up with a little game. Anything you want to buy, I can get it for you.
No, I don't want to buy anything. But, suppose I wanted to sell something.
Sell, huh? That's a little tougher. I'd have to see a sample.
You got it, mister, right there in your hand. I was taking a crazy chance, but I've kicked around Broadway long enough to know a contact man when I run into one, and Chuck Rice was definitely shady. He stood there scowling, turning the bill over and over in his hand.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to walk out on your change, huh? Thought I had it spotted. You got more like this?
Yeah.
On you?
No, I'm not that much of a pigeon.
How much more?
Enough.
And you want to dump it?
Maybe, with the right kind of a deal.
Here's your 50 back. I don't know from nothing about this kind of commodity.
Well, I didn't pay for the drink.
It's all right. It's in the house. Your money's no good here.
I took the 50 and put it in my pocket. I shrugged and hoped my indifference went over. I was almost to the street when he called after me.
Hey, amigo.
Huh?
I was just wondering. How much you got?
Why?
Well, if you got enough, maybe Nieves would be interested.
Nieves? Who's Nieves?
Down here, we don't ask questions like that. You go to the cab stand on the corner. Ask for Miguel. Tell him you want to see Nieves. Tell him Chuck Rice sent you. Only this time, amigo, if you want to do business, you better have the dough on you.
Miguel. Hey, I'm talking to you. What's the idea? You keep going around in circles.
Bien sabe, senor.
Can't sabe my foot. I want to go to Nieves.
Si, senor, si, Nieves.
Well, let's get going. Never mind the sightseeing. Miguel was driving down dark back alleys and dirt roads. I couldn't tell which direction we were going, and I'm sure that was the idea. But we were getting further and further out of town. I was beginning to wish I didn't have the money on me. But I hadn't gone back to the hotel for it when Miguel suddenly pulled off the road into a ruddy gopher-hole courtyard of a broken-down hacienda. It was littered with debris. I stumbled over a peg. His squeals woke a bunch of chickens roosting on a fence. And then I saw her. She was lying in a canvas hammock, one bare foot hanging over the side, deep in the enjoyment of an oversized cigarette. She seemed asleep except for the rhythmic puffs of smoke. She never opened her eyes all the time I was there. Nieves?
Si.
Chuck Rice sent me. He thought we might be able to work out a deal. I got some money. I want to sell it. Chuck Rice said that you might handle it. You hear me?
Si.
I got $15,000 American in 50s and 100s.
How much you want?
Well, what'll you give me?
How much?
Well, I figure 5,000 would be fair.
No touch.
What?
If that's all you want, I no touch.
Why?
Too hot.
Well, if you think it's worth more.
No touch.
Okay, no touch. Come on, Miguel.
Si, senor.
Senor,
Yeah.
O'Toole.
What was that?
O'Toole, maybe he buy.
O'Toole? Where's O'Toole?
Oh, Miguel, no.
Si, senor. Come, I will take you.
Well, your English is improving, Miguel. Maybe your sense of direction will improve, too. And it did. As the crow flies, so did we, straight to O'Toole's Dine and Dance, a gaudy tourist trap hypoed on the outside with neon signs advertising the best food and music in Juarez, while inside, 5 Latin beboppers were making hash out of Embraceable You. Miguel okayed me to a squint-eyed character who reluctantly led me down a hall, up a steep flight of stairs. We stopped in front of a door.
Come in.
Behind a huge red lacquered desk sat a handsome Chinese in a dinner jacket smoking a long black cigar.
Ah, good evening. What can I do for you? A drink, perhaps?
No thanks. I came to see O'Toole.
Yes, I am O'Toole.
You, O'Toole?
It's one of those clicks of nature. I wear my mother's face and my father's name.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything.
Oh, think nothing of it, Mr. Smith.
Yeah, Smith.
Now, you have something you wish to sell?
That's right.
May I see the money?
Money? How did you know?
$15,000, as I understand it. How much do you want for it?
6,000.
You told Nievas. 5.
Nieves?
Oh, you're surprised. I know about that. Huh? Chuck Rice always sends them out to the country to see Nievas before they come to me. Now, let me see the money. All of it.
Sure. Here. Look, I'll take the 5.
I'll give you 4.
Oh, now, wait a minute. There's 15,000 there. You won't have any trouble passing it in Mexico.
I know that. I also know that when this kind of money turns up in this part of the world, it means only one thing. I am your last resort. Well, Mr. Smith?
Yeah. Give me the 4,000. He went to the safe, got the money, and paid me. I got out of his office. Well, maybe I should have held out for more, but he gave me the creeps. Besides, any way you look at it, 4,000's a lot of money. I could knock Henry slapped his eyes out with less than that. Downstairs in the club, the floor show was on. An Adagio team was going through its calisthenics. I was just passing the bar when she bumped into me.
Hello, Charlie.
No, I'm not Charlie.
Sure you're Charlie. You gotta be Charlie.
Go on, beat it.
Come on. Don't be a sucker. We're being watched.
Well, so what am I supposed to do?
Be smart. Buy me a drink.
Look, I told you, I'm not interested.
Interested in getting out of here alive?
What kind of a crack is that?
You see Squint Eyes over there by the entrance? Well, he's not the doorman.
Come on, look. What's this all about?
O'Toole. He wants back whatever it is he gave you.
I'll buy you that drink. Come on.
Make it scotch.
Yeah. Bartender, 2 scotch and sodas. All right. Now tell me why you're interested.
I'm supposed to knock you out.
You're what?
Those 2 drinks you just ordered. Yours will be loaded. And not with Romo quinine to cure your cold. Ever hear a knockout drops, tourist?
Yeah, sure, but I don't get it. What are you telling me for?
I don't know. Maybe because you're from my side of the border. Maybe because you don't look like the kind of scum that usually comes in this joint.
All right. So my drink's going to be loaded, and Squint Eyes is over to the front door to make sure I don't get away. I don't have much choice, do I?
Yeah, you do. I'm going to help you.
Help me?
After the drink hits you, I'm supposed to get you out the back door into the alley and then roll you.
Well, now, that'll be a big help.
But I'm not going to. Quiet. Here come the drinks.
All right, what do I do now?
When I reach around you for the ashtray, they won't be able to see you. Switch the drinks. You drink mine.
Yeah, but how about
They
you?
don't expect me to drink it.
Yeah, but you...
Now, switch them. Get it down. Drink it. In a minute, pretend you're dizzy. I'll help you get to the alley. And when you get there, you better run, brother. And run fast.
Squint Eyes had left the door and was coming toward the bar, so I did what she told me. After I'd gulped the drink down, I sat on the stool a couple of minutes, and I pretended to get dizzy. She helped me off the stool, put my arm around her shoulder. We were almost to the door, almost to the alley. It was just perfect, except for one thing. I was dizzy. My stomach turned over and over, and I passed out cold.
In just a moment, we will continue with Escape. But first, a lot's been said about the Sunday night entertainment on CBS, and rightly so. But take a look down the CBS listings during the entire week, and you'll find there's no let-up in the parade of all-star shows. Tomorrow, Wednesday night, and every Wednesday night, Bing Crosby, Groucho Marx, Burns and Allen, and Gene Hirschholt as the beloved Dr. Christian are heard on most of these same CBS stations. Dick Hames and the Andrews Sisters, Jack Smith and Dinah Shore are also on hand in their early evening quarter-hour programs. Make a habit of listening to CBS all through the week. And now we return you to the second act of Escape.
The smells were the same. Beer, tequila, stale black tobacco. But the sound had changed. There'd been music before. My stomach burned and my head throbbed, and somebody was lying across me. I raised up, tried to focus my eyes, but I couldn't. Gradually, I placed the sound. It was some kind of a car, bus. No, a truck. I was lying on the floor in the back of a truck, and there was a man lying across me. From the stench of him, he must have been drunk for a week, but from the inert way he lay, he could have been dead. I pushed him off and shook him. Hey. Where are we going? What is this? Hey, come on, wake up, will you? Listen to me. Then I suddenly remembered the money. The $4,000. It was gone. I was clean broke. I'd been rolled all right, and by a dame who even told me before she did it. And then I saw the rest of them. The truck was a big van, and it was loaded, packed with the dregs of border town, a sodden human cargo. All of them filthy, bleary-eyed. But one of them looked awake and reasonably sober. Hey, you over there. You speak English?
Si, senor.
Well, what happened? What are we doing here?
Oh, we all fall drunk, senor. Oh, it's no good to fall drunk. Oh, you go to Hensler's.
Hensler's?
Sí.
What are you talking about?
Oh, caray. No es bueno. Oh, I have been there before. I should know not to fall drunk. Oh, one whole month I have been there. Ese lugar es muy feo. Oh.
You've been where before? Where are they taking us? Tell me.
To Hensler's. Oh, he's a very bad man.
Hensler's? Well, who's Hensler?
Oh, you're going to see, senor. You will see.
That's all I could get out of him. We were going to Hensler's, and it wouldn't be good. And it sounded like I was about to find out.
All right, you guys. Come on. The party's over. Hey, Miller. Move these crips along. You guys don't look like no bunch of daisies, but we'll make you bloom, won't we, Miller?
He was a brute of a man, and he carried a .45 in a holster. He and the driver, Miller, herded us out of the truck like so many cattle. It was some sort of a road gang. I saw a sign blocking the road that read, "Under Construction, Hensler Construction Company." Well, I had no idea where we were, how far away from the border. The landscape was dry, dusty, barren.
Well, Gonzales, you with us again? Didn't we learn you not to get drunk, huh? Come on, you guys. Step on it.
All right, quit shoving.
Come on, come. Hey, what are you doing here?
Yeah, that's what I'd like to know.
Miller! How many times I got to tell you to be careful who you pick up?
Now, wait a minute, Jake. Don't get sore before I tell you.
Don't you know we can get in plenty of trouble picking up the wrong guys?
I didn't pick him up. O'Toole threw him in.
O'Toole?
Shut up, you. What'd O'Toole wish him on us for? What'll Hensler hears about this?
Well, O'Toole has already talked with Hensler. He says this fellow will not give us any trouble. He is an embezzler. The police are looking for him.
You're crazy.
He came across the border to sell some money he had stolen from a bank or something. He must be plenty hot. He was willing to drop 15,000 real dough for 4,000 cash.
Real dough? What are you talking about? That was counterfeit I sold O'Toole.
Listen, buddy, I don't know what your racket is, but nobody fools O'Toole about money.
But it can't be real money. It was counterfeit, I tell you. It had to be. Look, I want to see Hensler.
You talk to me or you talk to nobody?
But I got to see Hensler. I got to get back to Juarez.
Huh? Did you hear that, Miller? He's got to get back to Juarez.
All right, look, you can't push me around. I'm an American.
Oh, he's an American. Well, send this to your congressman.
Oh!
Okay, American. Get on your feet. Get a pick and start working.
Hensler Construction Company. Just another name for a chain gang. I never saw Hensler. He wasn't there. But in the next week, I got to know Jake all right. I got to hate him. He drove us from dawn till dark, digging a roadbed by hand, pick and shovel, in the hot sun, in the dust, without rest. But worse than the physical torture was the thought that gave me no rest. I'd sold O'Toole real money. For now I realized I'd never really had any proof that the fat man was a counterfeiter. I just jumped to that conclusion. The bus driver... No, not the bus driver. A woman on the bus said that the bus driver said it, and it drove me crazy just thinking about it. Real money. $15,000. I'd had it in my hand and I'd thrown it away. I had to escape. I had to. There'd been a man in the truck who said he'd been here before, so he must have gotten away somehow. He could help me. You're the man that was here before?
I am Gonzalez.
All right, you got away the other time, didn't you?
I see. But I am back. And this time I don't try to go.
Well, how did you go? How'd you get out?
Well, there is a highway.
There is? Where?
4 mile, 5 mile. Many cars pass there.
Just 4 or 5 miles. That's nothing.
Oh, maybe it sounds nothing to you, senor. But those are bad miles to go. Ooh, caray.
Only 4 or 5 miles. Over that way, he told me. Through the ravine. Well, I thought about it all that day, and I planned that I'd try it that night. But when we got back to camp, I was too dog-tired even to eat. I just flopped on the hard earth and fell asleep. Seemed that I'd just closed my eyes when I was shaken awake.
Hey.
Huh?
Hey. Get up, American. Get on your feet.
Huh?
I got a little job for you.
Oh, leave me alone, Jake. I'm tired.
Get up! You're on overtime.
He was murderously drunk. He had a bottle of whiskey in one hand and his .45 in the other. So I got up off the ground. All around me, the men were sleeping. If they heard him, they didn't pay any attention. He marched me down to the roadbed and threw a pick at me.
There. I'll start digging.
But it's the middle of the night. Look, I'm dead.
I gotta finish the road. Start digging, I said.
What are you picking on me for, Jake? Why me?
You're gonna start digging, or do I start shooting?
So I dug. I dug till my hands were bleeding and my lungs were scalded with the effort of breathing. He sat alongside the road, knocking off that fifth of whiskey and riding me every time I faltered. He was just mean drunk enough to kill me if I stopped. So I dug and I dug. Finally, I couldn't go on anymore. I was too tired to care. I dropped the pick and fell onto the road. My face was in the dirt. I lay there, panting, waiting for the bullet. When it didn't come, I turned my head, and what I saw gave me new life. Jake was sprawled out, dead drunk, and the .45 had slipped from his hand onto the ground. It was my chance. I hardly had enough strength left to move, but I knew if I didn't go then, it'd be too late. I'd never get away. I crawled over to him, and I got the gun, and somehow I got down the road and through that ravine, stumbled and crawled those hideous miles to the highway. And then I heard it, way down the road. It was a car. I ran out like a madman and flagged it down.
¿Dónde usted?
Give me a ride, will you?
Oh, you're an American, huh? Going back to the States?
Yeah.
Well, hop in.
I leaned back against the seat, shut my eyes, and slept all the way into Juarez.
Well, here you are. You said O'Toole's dine and dance. Sure I can't wait for you?
No, thanks just the same, but I got some business to take care of.
Okay. Good luck.
$15,000 worth of business, and Jake's 45 in my pocket to guarantee the deal. I went around to that back door and slipped in quietly, and then crept down the hall and up the stairs that Squint Eyes had led me before. This time I entered O'Toole's office without knocking. Hello, O'Toole.
Oh, I didn't expect you back so soon. Sit down. Can I get you something?
Yeah, you can. $15,000.
I'm afraid I don't understand. We made a deal.
Why didn't you tell me the money was real, not counterfeit, huh?
Well, you seem to know what you were doing, and remember, you placed the value on the money. I did not.
Yeah, well, I've just revalued it. I want it back, all of it.
We made a deal, and I paid you, and I'm through with you.
And you rolled me.
How you lost the money I paid you is no concern to me.
All right, then look, then maybe this will be some concern to you. I took enough punishment to get this gun not to hesitate to use it. Now get the money while you're still alive.
That won't be necessary. How about 10,000?
Look, don't stall. 15.
But I should be allowed to realize some profit.
Hurry up, O'Toole. I haven't got all day.
I'll have to open the safe.
Then open it.
Will you take it in 10s and 20s?
Now, look, I don't care how you give it to me, so long as it's American money. Now quit stalling and get it. I didn't trust him. I expected any minute he'd pull something fast, but he didn't. He gave it to me. I never realized before the power of a gun. It makes short men tall and tall men strong.
Here you are.
Thanks. Now I could fly to Hollywood and have that suite at the Ambassador and throw a cocktail party, a big party. I'd show 'em. First, I stopped at the best men's shop in Juarez and got myself outfitted. An important English tweed suit, cashmere top coat, couple of dozen shirts, and I threw away my old clothes.
There will be something else, senor.
I'll take that alligator suitcase, too.
Si, senor, but you must remember when you go through customs, you must declare the clothes you are wearing. I have to report the sale.
Sure, don't worry. And these neckties?
Si, senor.
I paid him. It was more than I'd spent on clothes in 10 years. I put $500 in my wallet and stashed the rest of the money away in my suitcase. Then I went to the American Club for a good dinner. Now I was all set to make my entrance. All I needed was a plane reservation for Hollywood. I was just going through customs when he ran up.
That is the man. Stop him.
It was the clerk from the men's shop, gesturing wildly. The customs official listened, and then he came back to me.
I'm sorry, sir, but I have to detain you.
What?
Your wallet, if you please.
Well, wait, I didn't buy the wallet from him.
If you please, sir, give it to me.
Okay, but it's just an American Hickok wallet, I tell you.
I'm not interested in the wallet itself, sir. Now, we shall see.
There. You see? Did I not tell you? Look, all of it.
What are you guys doing with my money?
You admit this is your money, mister?
Of course it is.
Then I'm sorry you'll have to come with me.
But why?
Because, mister, all the money in your wallet is counterfeit.
Escape is produced and directed by William N. Robeson. Tonight we have presented Bordertown by John and Gwen Bagney. Featured in the cast were Jack Webb as Evan, Bill Conrad as Jake, Ben Wright as O'Toole, Tony Barrett as Rice, and Jeanette Nolan as Nieves. Also heard were Ted DeCorsia, Paul Frees, Bea Benaderet, Jerry Hausner, and Harry Bartell. Special music was arranged and conducted by Del Castillo. Next week.
You are on a train from Rajahor to Calcutta. With you is a fabulous jewel, the most sought-after emerald in the world, in whose depths are mirrored terror and violence. And for you, there is no escape.
It's a proven surefire formula for better living. If we all work together to produce more per man, per machine, per hour, we all move together toward the benefits in living that are possible only under the American economic system. The better we produce, the better we live. For your free copy of the booklet, Miracle of America, write Box 10, Times Square Station, New York. Stay tuned now for Hit the Jackpot, which follows immediately over most of these stations. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Over the years, many writers have made the South Pacific and the East Indies the settings for some of their best-known work. Herman Melville, Joseph Conrad, and Ian Forster, to name but three, wrote about the exotic and mysterious islands lying thousands of miles away across the deep waters of the Pacific Ocean. These islands may seem less remote now than they used to be, but the mixture of cultures, east and west, can still produce some bizarre incidents.
Doc, I didn't murder Sir Dabney.
I want to believe you, Clyde, but the evidence...
He was my employer. Why would I kill him? Now that he's gone, I'm left with nothing.
Is there any one piece of the evidence against you that you can refute?
No.
If you didn't kill him, Clyde, then how did he die?
Our mystery drama, A 1,000-Year-Old Story, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Percy Granger. It stars Ralph Bell and Gordon Heath. It's sponsored in part by ARM, Allergy Relief Medicine, and True Value Hardware Stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Close your eyes and imagine a South Seas island. Tropical breezes wafting gently through towering palm trees. Beaches with sand the color of alabaster stretching unbroken for miles. Clear blue skies, coral reefs, breathtaking sunsets. A paradise indeed where nothing could possibly go wrong. That's an illusion, of course. Things can go wrong any place. And the trouble with paradise is when things go amiss there, you're a long way from home. We're on a small island in the Marianas, a U.S. Trust territory at the house of Dr. Charles Duggan.
Yeah. Oh, good morning, Jim.
Hello, Doc.
What are you doing here at this hour? This isn't our golf day, is it?
No. Actually, I'm here on official business.
As the island magistrate? What's wrong? Aren't my papers in order?
Doc, as a Canadian citizen, you're the only person on the whole island who might have what I'm looking for.
Oh, yes? What's that?
A copy of a British Who's Who.
Who's Who?
It's rather urgent. Do you have one?
Why, yes, I believe so. It would be in the library. Leave that cigar of yours in the ashtray there and come on in, eh? Is there someone in particular that you are interested in?
A fellow named Sir Dabney Chen-Si.
Dabney Chen-Si. That's an unusual name.
He's Anglo-Chinese.
Well, here's the book. Let us see. Dabney Chen-Si. Yes, here he is. Born in Shanghai in 1910, educated in Oxford. Became a British citizen in 1936, knighted in 1966.
Anything else?
Yeah. Married. Oh, my. 4 times. Most recently, 2 years ago, to a Miss Ryokan Getsu from Hong Kong. He's in finance and has quite a list of decorations here from both China and England. Want me to read them all?
No, go on.
His hobby is yachting, and he has residencies in London and Singapore.
That's the man.
Why do you need information on this distinguished gentleman at 7 o'clock in the morning?
Because his yacht dropped anchor in the harbor last night.
And you wanted to check his pedigree before allowing him to come ashore?
No. Last night, his steward discovered him in the ship's library. Dead.
Oh. I see. Natural causes?
Don't know yet.
The man was 68.
True.
Anything's possible at that age, you know.
At any age.
4 marriages?
Precisely.
Coffee?
No, thanks, Doc. I've got to go out to the yacht and begin an investigation.
Ah, so you do suspect foul play,
Sergeant Johnston was out there this morning. He found this. It's a letter Sir Dabney was writing at the time he died to his solicitor in London. Apparently, he just discovered that someone was cashing checks in his name without his knowledge, and he wanted his solicitor to investigate.
And you suspect the embezzler, realizing Sir Dabney was onto him, killed him for his silence?
That's the obvious.
Beware the obvious.
True.
How did Sir Dabney die?
Not sure yet. Thought you might give us a hand, huh?
Oh, now, today is my day to go coral hunting. You want an autopsy performed?
Eventually, but at the moment, could you analyze this liquid? It's the remains of a whiskey soda Sir Dabney was drinking when he died.
You suspect poison, then?
There were no marks on the body. How long will it take you?
Well, it depends on how many reagents I have to try.
Follow me out to the yacht when you have an answer, will you? It's in the harbor, on the way to your coral beds.
Okay. Foul play, eh? You know, there is just one problem here.
What's that?
If the motive was to cover up this embezzlement, why wouldn't the murderer, if there is one, mind you, have destroyed this letter?
How could he know that it was precisely that matter which Sir Dabney was writing to inquire about at the time of his death?
Well, that's something of a coincidence, isn't it?
Yes. Why? What's wrong with that?
Maybe nothing. But I just wouldn't think you'd get too many coincidences in your line of work, if you know what I mean.
Welcome aboard, Inspector. I'm the ship's captain, named Renner.
Thank you, Captain. I'm Jim Trees, the local magistrate.
Your man's already nosed around pretty good. I suppose you'd like to see the ship's study where Sir Dabney was found.
Please.
Nothing's been disturbed. After the body was taken ashore, the room was locked. Lady Dabney's in her room. She'll see if it's necessary, but of course she's upset.
It will be necessary, I'm afraid, but not just yet.
Mr. Chubb, that was Dabney's secretary, is just having breakfast.
He's eating?
Oh, yes. You seem to be treating this as a criminal case, Mr. Trees.
Just a routine investigation.
If you want my opinion, it would seem to be a case of a simple heart attack. Well, this is the study.
You're sure nothing's been touched?
Oh, no, sir. Why?
The place seems pretty neat.
Oh, that's the way Sir Dabney kept it.
Will you run down what happened last night?
Well, we anchored about 7. Dinner was served to Lord and Lady Dabney and Mr. Chubb at 8.
Mr. Chubb?
Yes, Sir Dabney's private secretary.
Oh, yes, the one who's eating.
Anyway, round 10, Sir Dabney came in here to do some work. 10:30, the steward brought him his nightly grog tray, the whiskey and soda your man took with him.
Where did the tray sit?
Oh, where it's still sitting on the table over there next to the window.
Was the window open like this?
Yes.
It opens right out onto the deck?
Yes, sir.
So anyone passing... Go on, Captain.
Well, that's about it. 11:30, the steward entered to remove the tray and found Sir Dabney there at his desk, dead.
Pen in hand?
Yes, sir.
And this is the letter he was writing? I mean, this is his handwriting.
Oh, yes, quite distinctive. No mistaking that. Should I...
Come in.
Jim?
Doc. You have the results already?
Yes, I found out...
Captain Renner, would you excuse us?
Oh, certainly.
If Mr. Chubb has had enough to eat, perhaps you'd tell him I'd like a word with him?
I'll send him right up.
That didn't take you long, Doc. What did your analysis show?
There was something in Sir Dabney's drink, all right, besides whiskey and soda.
Poison?
Yes.
What kind?
That I'm not sure of. None of my reagents gave me its exact nature.
So the drink was tampered with?
Oh, no doubt. Any good suspects so far?
No.
Yeah, it's a nice collection of books this fellow had. Oh, that's too bad.
What?
It's dust.
Some folks aren't big readers.
Well, it's a shame, though. People who use books for expensive wallpaper?
There's an empty space.
Oh, yes, so there is. A small one, though. Must have been a pretty slim volume.
I have to start somewhere.
You see the book lying about?
No.
That's the kind of detail that solves cases.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to hunt Coral.
That must be Sir Dabney's secretary. The very soul of composure, from what I gather. His master's demise hasn't stopped him from packing away a solid breakfast. Come in.
You, wanted to see me?
Yes. Doc, you'll do the autopsy tonight?
Yep.
Now, your name is...
Clive Chubb.
Clive Chubb. I don't believe it.
Charlie?
Yes.
You two know each other?
Oh, know each other. Clive here was the best wing forward the Darlow rugby team ever saw. You are Sir Dabney's personal secretary?
Oh, yes, I've been with him for 5 years.
Excuse me, Doc. Mr. Chubb, I need to ask you a few questions.
Well, certainly.
We suspect that your employer was murdered.
What?
Poisoned.
Good Lord. By whom?
We don't know yet. The only clue we have is a letter Sir Dabney was writing.
Well, what sort of letter?
Can you tell me who would know the whereabouts of Sir Dabney's financial records and bank books?
Well, that would be me. He kept them in the bottom drawer of his desk there.
Did he have any large sums of money on board?
Several £100, I believe. Why? Do you suspect robbery was the motive?
Where was this money kept? Do you know that as well?
Well, in the wall safe behind the drapes over there.
And the keys?
It's a combination lock.
Oh. Who would know the combination?
Well, Sir Dabney, of course, and myself.
Would you write it down for me, please?
Well, yes. There.
Thank you. Doc, you and Mr. Chubb can continue your reunion outside. I'd like to be alone in here for a few minutes.
I'm sorry about what's happened.
Poor Sir Dabney. He was an awfully decent man. Leaves me up at Dry Creek, I can tell you. I don't even know how I'm going to get back to Canada.
Well, won't Lady Dabney help you?
I think not.
Why not?
It's an involved situation, Charlie. I'd prefer not to go into it.
Mr. Chubb, can I speak with you a moment inside?
With me? Sure. Charlie?
Jim?
Sure, Doc. You can come too. Mr. Chubb, who else knew the combination to this safe?
No one.
Just you and Sir Dabney?
Yes. Why?
Because I found this inside the safe. Do you recognize it?
It looks like a small vial of liquid.
Doc, the label says denathomal. Do you know what that is?
Why, yes. It's a poison.
I'm very fond of boats myself, says a character in a well-known British play. I like the way they're contained. A comforting feeling for some, perhaps. But if you are the unlucky object of official suspicion, even a wealthy man's yacht can suddenly begin to seem very claustrophobic. And what might have been a pleasant reunion between two old schoolmates is threatening to become something much more serious. I shall return shortly with Act Two. What is all around us, yet often obscure, free, yet of great value? The answer? Truth. Truth should be a simple enough thing. After all, it is merely that which is. Yet the truth of a matter can be deceptive, for correct interpretation can rest on any number of facts, no one of which is so insignificant that it can be overlooked. Keep this in mind as we continue to unravel the mystery surrounding the death of Sir Dabney Chen Si. We are back in the yacht's library, the scene of the crime.
I'll ask you again, Mr. Chubb. Do you recognize this vial?
Well, no, I've never seen it. You say you found it in the safe?
Which, by your own statement, had a combination known only to you and Sir Daphne.
Well, yes, we had the combination changed just before we left London.
Jim, I can vouch for Clive. Our old school has had its share of questionable alumni, but none of them have ever ended up on murderer's row, you know.
I'm not out to hang anyone, Doc. Least of all your pal here. All I'm doing is developing evidence.
I have no idea how that vial could have gotten into the safe. Where was it?
This logbook from the safe. Do you recognize it?
Yes, it's the record of ship's cash.
Are these entries in your handwriting?
Yes. One of my duties was to keep a record of money spent in the operation of the boat. Why?
Because this vial of poison was in the spine of that book.
Oh, really, Jim? This is all too perfect. Someone is obviously trying to frame him.
Who? Do you have any thoughts on that, Mr. Chubb?
No.
Well, why on earth would Clive poison the old fellow and then tuck the evidence back in the safe?
It was well hidden. I almost didn't see it. It made only the slightest bulge in the book.
Well, how do you know that's even the stuff that did Sir Dabney in?
I suppose we can check that out easily enough now, Doc?
If it is pentothal that was in his drink, I can determine that with a little baking soda from the ship's galley. Well, we found the murder weapon.
It was liquid from this vial that was used to do the old man in.
Yes.
No question.
None. Pentothal is a superstimulant. It speeds up the action of the heart. And in someone of Sir Dabney's age, that almost certainly leads to cardiac arrest.
In other words, a heart attack.
Well, I'll have to wait until I perform the autopsy to know for sure that's how he died. But that's what I'd expect to find. Where is Clive now?
I asked him to remain in his room. No one will be allowed off the ship now, of course. I have men searching the whole boat, questioning the crew.
What is that you're looking at?
A photograph of Lady Dabney. It was in her husband's desk. Beautiful, isn't she?
Yes, very.
What's Chubb's relationship with her?
What do you mean?
I heard him talking about her. What was he saying?
I gather there is a strain between them. That's all.
Is he a womanizer?
I wouldn't think so.
But no saint.
Who is?
I am.
Yes, well, I imagine it would depend on circumstances, wouldn't it?
The point is, Lady Dabney is extremely attractive.
Oh, yes, exquisite.
And Sir Dabney was 30 years her senior.
At least.
A terrific temptation.
Possibly.
And a motive.
That is speculation.
True.
Have you spoken to her yet?
No, I was waiting on the results of your test. I'll ask Captain Renner to make...
Excuse me.
What?
Are you the inspector?
Yes, Jim Trees.
I am Lady Dabney.
Oh. This is Dr. Charles Duggan. He has been assisting me in the investigation.
My condolences, ma'am.
I have been told by Captain Renner that there are policemen on board who are searching the ship. Is this true?
Yes.
Will you be so kind, please, as to tell me why?
I'm afraid your husband's death was murder, Lady Dabney. He was poisoned.
Are you quite sure of this?
Yes.
Then you must find the poisoner for me and quickly, so that he too may die.
With your permission, I would like to ask you some questions.
Is this normal?
Yes.
Very well.
Can you give me an account of your movements last night?
Certainly. We had dinner, the three of us, about 8 o'clock. Afterwards, Clive and I remained together, while Dabney came in here to the library.
You and Mr. Chubb were together?
In the stateroom, yes. We were playing cards. At about 11 o'clock, I excused myself and retired.
And Mr. Chubb?
I presume he did the same.
One last question, Lady Dabney, and forgive me for asking it.
Of course.
Were you and your husband always on the best of terms?
Yes. We were very close. I can understand why you might assume that the age difference between us would be a problem, but it was not. No other man has been of any interest to me at all since I met Dabney. I'm aware men find me attractive, and when they flirt with me, I understand. Even Clive.
Clive? You mean Mr. Chubb?
It was harmless. Nothing. Anyway, it was months ago.
Was he in love with you?
You would have to ask him that.
Did Sir Dabney know about this?
I mentioned it to him, yes.
And?
He wanted to let him go. It's a standard male response.
Why didn't he?
I persuaded him not to. Drive was quite useful to him. He's very clever, you know. And once he saw I was not interested in responding to his overtures, he stopped.
Did Mr. Chubb know you told Sir Dabney?
No, of course not. But this is ancient history, Inspector. It was all over months ago. Since then, we've been all quite civilized with each other.
Yes. You played cards.
In the public stateroom.
Thank you, Lady Dabney. That's all for now.
Then you'll excuse me.
Ask Captain Renner to join us if you see him, would you?
Certainly.
She's quite vain, isn't she?
With good reason, I'd say. Well, Doc, what do you make of all that?
The question is, what are you going to make of it?
I'm not sure yet.
Methinks the lady did protest too much.
About her faithfulness to her husband?
And it seemed to me she deliberately let Clive's name slip.
I don't think so. She seemed genuinely upset when I tried to make something out of it. But if Chubb was attracted to her, it would compound his motive, wouldn't it?
Ask him then.
I doubt I'd get a straight answer. That's why I want to speak to the captain.
She said it was harmless. It was over months ago.
Doc, listen. Thanks for your help.
What?
I'll see you this evening for the autopsy. Say around 7.
Oh, you want me to go?
It's a police investigation from here on out. Anyway, weren't you going coral hunting?
Yes, that was before I knew a friend of mine was going to be involved.
I understand about the old school ties and all that, Doc, but...
I am not abandoning Clive now.
You wanted to see me?
Oh, yes, Captain. Come in. Okay, Doc. You can stick around. But remember, you're an impartial witness. Captain Renner.
Yes, sir.
I have a question for you. It's delicate, but I hope you'll be frank.
Oh, yes?
It concerns the relationship between Lady Dabney and Mr. Chubb.
Well, what about it?
That's what I'm asking you.
They was, friendly.
Just give me your impressions, Captain.
Oh, they spent a lot of time together, especially when the governor was working. Lady Dabney's pretty fond of Mr. Chubb, but I don't see the harm in that, not so long as he knows to keep his distance.
She was fond of him?
Yes.
Would you say they are having an affair?
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. On account of Mr. Chubb don't seem too keen. Well, I think he fancies her, but feels he, felt a conflict of loyalties, if you know what I mean.
Yes, Captain, I do. Thank you.
Well, will that be all?
May I ask a question?
Sure, Doc.
There's a slim volume missing from one of these shelves here in the study. You haven't by any chance seen it lying about, have you?
Well, what's it look like?
I don't know.
What's it about?
Well, I'm not sure.
Oh, it's not much to go on, is it?
No, I guess not.
Can't say I've seen any books lying around. Well, I'll be on the bridge then if you need me.
Now what? If what Captain Renner says is true about Chubb and Lady Dabney, then Lady Dabney was lying to me.
And why would she lie except to keep herself in the clear? And if she did want him badly enough...
She wouldn't have dispatched her husband in such a way as to throw the guilt on him.
Unless, feeling rejected, she decided...
To murder her own husband in order to take revenge on him? Doc, you amaze me.
Well, she is Oriental. And a woman, to boot.
What about the checks? The one Sir Dabney was in the process of asking his solicitor to investigate when he was killed. What need would she have to steal money from a husband who, as far as I can see, was more than willing to give her everything she wanted? I think if we find the person who cashed those checks, we'll have found our murderer.
Checks?
Are you aware that Sir Dabney was writing a letter to his solicitor?
Mr. Carrington in London?
You know the man's name?
Well, of course I know his name.
Are you aware what the letter was about?
Well, no, I didn't know he was writing it.
Apparently, a number of checks had been cashed for rather large sums. Checks he never authorized.
Do you have the dates and numbers of the checks?
Yes, in his bank book here. The checks in question are starred in red ink.
February 2nd, March 7th.
In the letter, he says, quote, "Will you please go round to the bank and question the clerk who paid out the money on the checks I shall list below to see if he can remember." End of quote. That's as far as he got before the poison took hold. Well, Mr. Chubb, should we finish the sentence? Should we cable London and find out what the clerk has to say?
No. No, there's no need. I cashed those checks. I cashed them all.
Clive.
But they weren't forged. Sir Dabney signed them himself. I always cashed his checks. It was part of my job. I gave him the money. I never kept a penny of it.
Then why would he question them?
I don't know.
Was Sir Dabney going senile, perhaps? Was he beginning to forget things?
No, he was perfectly sound as far as I could tell.
And between you and Lady Dabney?
Pardon?
What was going on there?
Nothing.
We've heard different things.
There was nothing between us.
We have two versions of the story, one from Lady Dabney herself and one from Captain Renner. They differ as to the instigator of the affair, but both agree that something was or is going on.
Look, I swear, nothing is going on.
You had no motive to kill Sir Dabney? Not for his money or his wife?
No.
Then who did?
I don't know. Doc, Charlie, you know me. We grew up together. You've got to believe me because it's obvious your friend here doesn't.
The islands of the South Pacific have always been a source of confusion to me. Are they as far west as one can go before getting to the far east, or vice versa? But the problems of geographical orientation are of secondary interest to us at the moment. The problem of who killed Sir Dabney is considerably more pressing, especially to Clive Chubb. What do you think? Is he guilty or innocent? I'll return in a moment with our final act. Is Clive Chubb guilty or innocent? Perhaps you think this is an unfair question to ask when we still have an entire act to go. But what if I told you that all the facts necessary to deduce the truth have already been revealed? However, let me add that even if you should guess who killed Sir Dabney, you'd never guess the motive. As we rejoin our story, it is evening. We are back on shore at the island hospital.
Finished with the autopsy, Doc?
Yes, all done.
What's the verdict?
If there was any doubts before, there aren't any now. You've got a murder on your hands, Jim. Sir Dabney definitely died of a heart attack induced by the pentothal someone dropped in his drink. Here's a copy of the autopsy report for your files.
Thanks.
What's your next step?
I'm afraid I'm going to have to put your friend under arrest first thing in the morning.
Jim, you're making a mistake.
What would you do in my shoes?
I think it's Lady Dabney you should be going after.
Look at the evidence.
The evidence doesn't mean a thing. Women like that have their ways.
I'm sorry, Doc. Look, it's been a long day. Let me just call out to the yacht to make sure all's quiet, and then I'll give you a lift home. Who's there? Who is it? Lady Dabney.
May I come in? I must speak to you.
I don't think it would be wise.
Quickly. One of the police guards is by the bulkhead at the top of the stairs.
Well, what do you want?
Clive, did you do it for me?
Do what?
Kill Sir Dabney.
You think I killed him?
You did it for us, didn't you? So we could be together.
No.
We must be very careful now how we proceed. You weren't very clever, you know. All the evidence points to you.
I didn't kill Sir Dabney.
They're going to arrest you tomorrow morning.
What?
I overheard one of the policemen in the radio room just now. He was talking to that Inspector Trees.
Arrest me? You're sure?
Don't worry about the lawyers. I'll see to it that you're provided with the best. But you must pull yourself together. You've gone this far. We have to see it through.
Lady Dabney, You've got to believe me. I'm innocent.
Just remember, they have nothing but circumstantial evidence against you. And in a murder trial, that's not enough, especially with clever lawyers.
I don't stand a chance.
Will you trust me to look after you? Please. You can no longer deny your feelings for me now, can you? By killing Sir Dabney, you reveal the truth.
I didn't kill him.
It wasn't just the money, was it? It wasn't just to prevent him from discovering that you were robbing him.
No, I never robbed him.
I'll see to it that you have everything you want. After the trial is over, I'll keep you on as my personal secretary. The world will see it as a gesture of my confidence in your innocence. But you and I will know the truth, and we can be together forever.
Don't you care that your husband is dead?
Caring won't bring him back. Life is for the living, and that is us, Clive. It's you and I.
Leave.
What?
Leave my cabin at once.
You don't understand. I know what you did and why. You have paid me the boldest compliment a man can pay a woman, and I'm telling you, you have won me. I'm yours.
I was in love with you from the moment I saw you. I'd have given anything for you to be free, but you're a monster. Now get out of here.
You reject me? Well, then let them arrest you. Let them hang you. And when it comes time for your trial, if your own bumbling stupidity hasn't convicted you, my testimony will.
You've been awfully quiet. You're not mad at me, are you?
You know, Jim, I've been going over the evidence against Clive, and something is very wrong. You told me the steward set the drink tray down by the open window. Anyone could have walked by and dropped the poison in.
But not anyone could have put that vial back in the safe.
Unless the safe were already open.
How likely is that?
I've been reconstructing what must have happened. The steward brings in a tray with an ice bucket, whiskey, soda bottles, and an empty glass turned upside down, so the poison couldn't already be in the drink. Now, to satisfy myself at that point, I tested the whiskey and soda bottles and the melted ice water in the bucket. No traces of poison in any of them. The poison had to be added after the drink was mixed.
So Sir Dabney mixes his drink, sets it down. Someone passing by the window drops in the penethomal. Sir Dabney drinks it and dies moments later.
And then Clive enters the room and puts the vial in the safe. And doesn't take an incriminating letter from the dead man's hands. It looks like Clive was trying to implicate himself. Come on, now, something very bizarre is going on.
If that's true, Doc, then let's hope it comes out at the trial.
Charlie?
Who's there? Hey, Clive. How did you get ashore?
I swam. Let me in, will you? I'm freezing.
Give me a hand. All right. Here. Put on my robe and dry your hair. You'll catch pneumonia.
Thanks. I knew I could count on a fellow Darlow alumnus.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I found out that friend of yours intends to arrest me in the morning, so I thought I'd better stay one step ahead of the ceremony.
Oh, Clive, this is an island, and not a very big one at that. How do you plan to escape?
Your motorboat. A boat that size could get me to Saipan. From there, I'll make it my own way somehow.
You can't do that. You'll be a fugitive.
I don't have any choice.
They'll think you're guilty for sure, then.
What do they think right now?
Now, Clive, it's not an airtight case. If you're innocent, it'll come out in court.
Oh? Will it?
Unless there's something we don't know. Is there, Clive?
Yes. There's one thing you don't know, Charlie, and that's who the real murderer is.
Do you know?
No, but it isn't me.
All right, I believe you.
Well, then help me.
I can't, Clive, not without becoming an accessory.
The warrant hasn't been issued yet.
But we both know it's going to be. I'm sorry, Clive.
Charlie, I don't stand a chance. Lady Dabney will do whatever she has to get me convicted.
How do you know that?
She told me so.
Why? Why would she want to convict you?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Is she in love with you?
Nothing ever happened between us.
But you rejected her, then?
Yes.
You think she killed him?
I don't know.
Is she trying to frame you?
No, Look, I don't want to talk about
it. Are you in love with her?
I was.
Clive, if she is trying to frame you...
Look, it's her word against mine, and all the evidence points to me.
Okay, pal. Here are the keys to my boat. It's more than the marina, a mile down the beach. I'll get you some dry clothes.
Charlie? Thanks.
Forget it.
What'll you tell the inspector?
I'll think of something.
You're helping an innocent man. You know that, don't you?
I know that, Clive. Come in. Good morning, Jim.
Where is he?
Where is who?
Clive Chubb.
Oh? Has something happened?
You know, Doc, frankly, I'm surprised at you.
Better that than bored.
I spoke to the night watchman at the marina. He says a man fitting Clive's description showed up there at 3 this morning, jangling the keys to your boat.
My keys? Oh, my goodness. My goodness, they're gone.
Oh, and it gets worse, Doc. You're under arrest.
Oh, come on, Jim. Just because I beat you in golf is no reason to pull rank.
I'm serious. Word of Sir Dabney's murder has reached the outside world, and it's created quite a stir. He was a knight of the realm, one of England's leading financial men. His death is a matter of international consequence.
I see. Well, if the whole world is watching, you'd certainly better do what you think best. But I have no idea how Clive got those keys.
Let's go.
Come in.
Oh, excuse me.
Captain Renner, good morning.
Well, I was told I'd find the inspector here.
I'm here, Captain. What is it?
Oh, seeing as how Mr. Chubb has escaped, Lady Dabney sent me ashore to get your permission to sail on to Singapore.
Okay. I suppose there's no reason to keep you.
Oh, I got the papers of detention here.
I'll just sign the release.
Oh, by the way, Doctor, you still interested in that book?
The one that was missing from the library? Did you find it?
Oh, I can't say whether it's the same book, but the cook found this in the garbage this morning when he was weighting it down to toss it overboard. Yeah.
1,000-year-old stories. That's a distinctive title. What was it doing in the garbage?
Well, I don't know. It's rather handsome volume, if you ask me.
Ancient legends from the Chinese.
Are all those papers in order, Inspector?
Yes, here you are. I'll radio out to my man and tell him to let you weigh anchor.
Oh, thank you, sir. Can't imagine what happened to Mr. Chubb.
I think I have some idea about that. Have a safe voyage, Captain.
Aye.
Doc, you ready to go? Doc.
Oh, yes. Just let me get my golf clubs.
Golf clubs? You're under arrest.
Oh, I won't be after I've read you the first story in this book.
What do you mean?
I had a feeling all along the empty space on that library shelf had something to do with this.
You think someone deliberately threw that book away?
Oh, yes.
Who?
Sir Dabney. He threw it out because it contained the solution to his murder.
What?
How? It looks like this book is where he got the idea for it.
Where he got the idea for his own murder?
Listen to me. Yeah. The story of the old merchant. In ancient Cathay, there lived a wealthy old merchant, Yang Sun. He was married to a lovely young girl named Shen Fu, and he employed as accountant a gentleman named Shin Mi.
The Dabneys and Mr. Chubb.
Oh, yes. A neat parallel, isn't it? Now, the young wife fell in love with Shinmi, who resisted her advances at first, but eventually yielded to them. The old merchant, suspecting that his secretary had betrayed him, sought to take revenge. But because the law of Cathay forbade murder, no matter what the provocation, and because Yang Sun felt that life without his wife's love was not worth living, he took his own life, but in such a way that suspicion would fall upon the man who had wronged him.
Suicide.
It all makes sense now.
Clive was having an affair with Lady Dabney then?
No. He was in love with her at first, but restrained himself out of loyalty to Sir Dabney. That's the one detail in which the case differs from the story.
That's too bad. So the old man killed himself for nothing?
I don't know. The fact is, Lady Dabney was enamored of Clive.
So, your friend is innocent?
Yes.
And will you now be so kind as to tell me where we can find him?
I don't know any more than you do, Jim. But if he did take my boat, and I were he, I imagine I'd head straight across the channel to Saipan.
A rose by any other name would smell as sweet, but murder by any other name can make a big difference in the success of an investigation. In fact, as we have just seen, to persist in calling a suicide murder could mean the difference between life and death. Fortunately, the error in labeling was discovered in time, and an innocent man's life was saved. I shall return shortly. A curious feature of our story is that although Clive Chubb was innocent, he sought to save himself by a delusion. Time and desire had blotted from his mind the fact that he had never graduated from the Darlow Academy. Yet he swore his innocence to a man who felt compelled to help him because of the old school tie. Would that all our delusions were as harmless as that one. Our cast included Ralph Bell, Russell Horton, Gordon Heath, and Carol Teitel. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Fed up with the everyday grind? Tired out from the summer heat? Want to get away from it all?
We offer you Escape. Escape, designed to free you from the four walls of today for a half hour of high adventure.
You are spurring a lathered horse through darkened streets, trapped by two hostile armies, with a kit of magic in your pocket, and the American Revolution in the balance.
Tonight, we escape to an earlier day and to the workshop of a famous wizard, as Stephen Vincent Benet told it in his delightful story, A Tooth for Paul Revere.
Some say it all happened because of Hancock and Adams, and some put it back to the Stamp Act and before. Then there's some that hold out for Paul Revere and his little silver box. But the way I heard it, the American Revolution broke out because of Lige Butterwick and his tooth. My great-aunt was a Butterwick, and I heard it from her. Every now and then she'd write it out and want to get it put in the history books, but they'd always put her off with some trifling sort of excuse. But the way she told it to us kids, sitting there before the flickering fire on some blustery, blowy night, it sounded spooky enough and wonderful enough to be as true as the Union.
History books, bah. You don't get the right of things from such. In the story of a nation, it's the queer corners that count. The tales that get whispered down through families. Now take Paul Revere, for instance. All most folks think about is his riding a horse, but he was a silversmith by trade, and there was a kind of magic in that hand of his. I could see just a little bit farther into the millstone than most folks, and in that little shop of his on those fateful nights, he sat over a miraculous flame and brewed the revolution in a silver teapot, and then he put it into a little silver box, no bigger than this.
Yes, that's the way my great-aunt talked about Paul Revere, and the chills ran up our spines. But it takes all kinds to make a country, she used to say, and it isn't till the plain ones, like Lige Butterwick, get stirred up, that things really start to happen. Lige was just an ordinary sort of man, without special vision into a millstone. It might be a grand day in the history books, but for him it was just Tuesday, till he read about it in the papers. Folks could argue and fret about Boston tea parties and British warships in Boston Harbor and British soldiers in Boston streets. But Lige Butterwick just clucked his tongue and wondered how the corn might stand this year on his farm outside Lexington, Massachusetts. One day, Lige Butterwick woke up with a toothache. The hot salt pack and the tansy tea his wife fixed for him didn't seem to help much. On the third day, Mrs. Butterwick tied a string to the tooth, and Lige stood by the door.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Well?
Marthy, when it came to the pinch, couldn't quite do it.
So... that's how Lige Butterwick came to ride into Lexington, Massachusetts, that day. He just had to see somebody about that tooth. And when he got there, the town was in an uproar.
Lige Butterwick.
Eh? Oh, good day to you, neighbor Williams.
Lige, I didn't expect to see you here today.
It's my tooth.
Tooth? What do you mean?
Huh?
Oh? Isn't it exciting?
Exciting? The toothache?
No, you idiot. All this. Have you seen them yet?
Seen who?
Why, Hancock and Adams, of course. John Hancock and Sam Adams. They're at the Parson Clark's.
Only folks who come here to see was the barber. Figure he's the only one who can do something for my tooth.
You don't fool me, Lige. You're probably just as excited as I am. Have you cleaned your musket?
Musket? Why, it's 5 months, the hunting season yet.
That's where you're wrong, Lige. Looks like hunting season may be early this year. Huh? Keep your powder dry.
Huh?
And so Lige Butterwick came to Lexington, and it was a great day for the history books, and to him it was just Tuesday. And his tooth was jumping, and he went to see the barber as the likeliest man he knew to pull a tooth. But the barber took one look at it and shook his head.
Now, I can pull her out all right, Lige, but she's got long roots and strong roots, and she's going to leave an awful gap when she's gone.
That's true.
Now, what you really need, though it's caustic my business, one of these here artificial teeth that go there in the hole.
Artificial teeth?
Yeah.
Land of mercy, it's flying in the face of nature.
Nothing of the kind, Lige. Artificial teeth is all the go these days. Lexington ought to keep up with the times.
But
it would do me no good to see you with an artificial tooth. Yes, indeed it would.
It would do you good, but supposing I did want one, how in Tunket would I get it in Lexington?
Now, you just leave that all to me. You'll have to go into Boston, but I know just the man. Here, if I can find it. I had his prospectus here somewhere. Oh, yes, here. See here?
Uh-huh.
This fella called Reverevere in Boston that fixes him, and they say he's a boss workman.
Reverevere?
Yes, now you just listen to this here. Whereas many persons were so unfortunate as to lose their foreteeth. That's you, Lige.
Oh, yeah.
To their great detriment, not only in looks, but in speaking, both in public and private. This is to inform all such that they can have them replaced by artificial ones.
I see.
That will look as well as the natural and answer to the end of speaking to all intents. Oh, yes, and then see, it goes on. Oh, his name. Yes, his name's right here. Paul Revere, goldsmith, near the head of Dr. Clark's wharf in Boston.
Sounds well enough, but what's it going to cost?
Oh, I know Revere. Comes through here pretty often, as a matter of fact.
Does?
Yes, and he's a decent fella, even if he is a pretty big bug in Son's Liberty. Now, you just mentioned my name.
Well, it's something I hadn't thought of, but in for penny, in for pound. Missed a day's work already, and that tooth's got to come out before I go stark staring mad. But what sort of man is this Revere, anyway?
Oh, he's a regular wizard. A regular wizard with his tools.
Wizard? I don't know about wizards, but if he can fix my tooth, I'll call him one.
So, Lige Butterwick got back on his horse and started for Boston. He rode through the busy, excited streets of Lexington, and when he came opposite the residence of Parson Clark, he saw a little crowd collected, men staring, so he stopped his horse for a moment and looked.
Mister, is that them?
Is it who, son?
Mr. Hancock and Mr. Adams, sir. There through the window. Tall, handsome man and the short man with a face like a bulldog.
I wouldn't know, son. They're strangers to me. Get up.
When he got to Boston, he began to feel queer. And it wasn't only his tooth. He hadn't been there for 4 years, and he'd expected to find it changed, but it wasn't that either. The sky was clear and beautiful, but Lige felt like there was thunder in the air. It was uncanny. And the people, there'd be little knots of them on the corners, but when you came up to them, they seemed to melt away. Or they'd look at you and stop talking. And then he came to the harbor. Out there in the port of Boston, riding black and grim with the British warships. He'd known they'd be there, of course, but it was different somehow, seeing them with their guns pointed in at the town. Suddenly he felt uncomfortable. Felt he'd like to turn and go home. But he was hungry, and so he went to a tavern for a bite.
Good day to you.
And what may I do for you, stranger?
Just a bite and a sup, if you're serving.
Aye. Have a seat. You'll be served.
Thank you. Nice weather we're having these days.
It's bitter weather for Boston.
Well, now, maybe for Boston, but out in the country, we'd call it good planting weather.
I guess maybe I was mistaken in you. It is good planting weather. For some kind of trees.
Trees. Well, now, I suppose you're right about that.
That's so. And what kind of trees would you be thinking of?
There's trees and trees, you know.
Now that you ask
you
me,
meant the Liberty Tree. And may it soon be watered in the blood of tyrants.
Now, the Royal Oak of England, and God save King George and loyalty!
At him, boys!
Wait, stop. I didn't mean... Glory. I always heard city folks were crazy. But politics must be getting serious in these American colonies when they start fighting about trees.
Aye, and it is, friend.
So they threw you out, too?
Yes, blast them. But I want to shake your hand. Nobly done, friend. I'm glad to find another true-hearted man loyal to the crown in this pestilent, rebellious city.
Well, I don't know as I quite agree with you about that. But I came here to get my tooth fixed, not to talk about politics. And as long as you've spoken so pleasant, I wonder if you could help me out. You see, I'm from Lexington way, And I'm looking for a fellow named Paul Revere.
Paul Revere? No, so it's Paul Revere you want, my worthy and ingenious friend from the country. Well, I'll tell you how to find him.
Good, I thank you.
You go up to the first British soldier you see and ask the way, but you'd better give the password first.
Password?
Yes, you say to that British soldier, "Any lobsters for sale today?" And then you ask about Revere.
But why do I talk about lobsters first?
Well, you see, the British soldiers wear red coats, so they like being asked about lobsters.
Ah.
Just try it and see. Just try it, my friend, and see.
Ho!
Pardon me, sir. Do you have any lobsters for sale today?
What? How dare you? Seize that man!
Barrel. Place to hide.
Down that way. Come on, Sergeant.
Huh?
You can come out now. They've gone past.
Oh. Oh, yes, thank you.
My sakes. Look at your clothes. That was a tar barrel you jumped into.
Yes, I'm a sight.
What were they chasing you for?
I really don't know. Guess I didn't give the right password.
Password?
Yes, but all the same, I don't think soldiers ought to act like that when you ask them a civil question. But city folks are soldiers. They can't make a fool out of me. I came here to get my tooth fixed and get it fixed at will if I have to surprise the whole British kingdom to do it.
Good for you, sir. Can I be of any help to you?
You can, boy. Tell me where I may find the silversmith, Paul Revere.
Oh, that's easy. Right before your eyes. There's a sign hanging down by the wharf, and that's his shop. I work there.
Well, now, those soldiers did me a good turn after all. Come on, boy. Now maybe I'll get my tooth fixed.
Then Lige Butterwick was in the shop of Paul Revere, silversmith, goldsmith, jack of all trades, sculpturer of artificial teeth, brewer of revolutions, wizard. The shop itself was small and dark, with mysterious shadows lurking in the corners and the back. It was crammed full of the wondrous products of its owner's skillful hand, gold and silver objects of great beauty, prints of Boston and caricatures of the British, odd boxes and bottles filling the shelves. At this particular moment, it was also full of customers, and Lige Butterwick, with the cautious shyness of the countryman, sank back into a corner seat out of the way and watched as Paul Revere waited on several customers. And the last of these was a grand lady who looked like an irate turkey gobbler.
Oh, Master Revere, I am so disappointed. When I took the things from the box, I could just have cried.
It's I whom disappointed, madam. What was the trouble? Must have been carelessly packed. Was it badly dented?
No.
I'll speak to the boy.
No, it wasn't dented. But I wanted a really impressive silver service, something I can use when the governor comes to dine with us. I certainly paid for the best. And what have you given me?
I've given you the best work of which I'm capable, madam. It was in my hands for 6 months, and I think they're capable hands.
Oh, I know you were a competent artisan, Master Revere, but...
Silversmith, ma'am.
Well, I don't care what you call it. I know I wanted a real service, something I could show my friends. And what have you given me? Oh, it's silver if you choose, but it's just as plain as a picket fence.
Simple, plain. You pay me high compliments, madam.
Compliments indeed. I'll send it back tomorrow. Why, there isn't as much as a lion or a unicorn on the cream jug. And I told you I wanted the sugar bowl covered with silver grapes. But you've given me something as bare as the hills of New England, and I won't stand it, I tell you. I'll send to London instead.
Send away, madam. We're making new things in this country. New men, new silver, perhaps, who knows, a new nation. Plain, simple, bare as the hills and rocks of New England, graceful as the boughs of elm trees. If my silver were only like that indeed. But that's what I wish to make it. As for you, madam, with your lions and unicorns and grape leaves and your nonsense of bad ornamentation done by bad silversmiths, your imported bad taste and your imported British manners, puff, away with you. Puff, puff, puff.
Why, I never.
Puff, I say. William?
Yes, sir?
Put up the shutters. We're closing for the day. William, no word yet from Dr. Warren?
Not yet, sir.
Yeah, what's that? Well, who are you there in the corner?
Well, Mr. Revere, it is Mr. Revere, isn't it?
Yes, of course.
It's a kind of a long story, but closing or not, you got to listen to me. The barber told me so.
The barber?
You see, I'm Lige Butterwick, and it's my tooth. Here,
Tooth? You'd better begin at the beginning. But wait now. Here, you don't talk like a Boston man. Where'd you come from?
Oh, around Lexington way. And you
Lexington? Were you there this morning?
Well, of course I was. That's where the barber I
Never
told you
mind about the barber. Were Miss Hancock and Mr. Adams still at Parson Clark's?
Well, they might have been, for all I know. But I couldn't say.
Great heaven, is there a man in the American colonies who don't know Mr. Hancock and Mr. Adams?
Oh, well, there seems to be me. But speaking of strangers, there was two of 'em staying at the parsonage when I rode past. One was a handsome man. The other man looked more like a bulldog.
So they are still there. And the British ready to march. Did you see many soldiers as you came to my shop, Mr. Butterwick?
See them. They chased me into a tar barrel. There was a whole parcel of 'em by the common with guns and flags. Looked as if they meant business.
Thank you, Mr. Butterwick. You're a shrewd observer. You've done me and the colonies an invaluable service.
Oh, that's nice to know. But speaking of this tooth...
You're a stubborn man, Mr. Butterwick. All the better. I like stubborn men. I wish we had more of 'em. Well, one good turn deserves another. You've helped me. I'll do my best for you. I've made artificial teeth, but drawing 'em is hardly my trade. All the same, let's have a look. Here, come over here by the light.
Aye.
And now, open.
Ah.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Butterwick, it appears to be compound agglutinated infraction of the upper molar.
Oh.
And I'm afraid I can't do anything about it tonight. But here's a draft that will ease the pain for a while. There. Drink.
It's spicy and queer.
Never mind. Now you go to a tavern, get a night's rest. Come back see me in the morning. I'll find a truth drawer for you. If I'm here. Oh, yes, you'd best have some liniment.
It's a queer kind of shop you have here, Mr. Revere.
Some folks think so.
Say, what's in that little bottle?
Where? Oh, that. That's a little chemical experiment of mine. I call it Essence of Boston. But there's a good deal of the east wind in it.
Essence of Boston? Well, they did say you was a wizard. It's genuine magic, I suppose.
Genuine magic, of course. And here's the box with your liniment. No, not that one. This one.
Thank you. But that other little box there, the little silver one with the stars on it and the elm tree.
Oh, yes. You like it? Pick it up.
Yeah, mighty pretty work.
Thank you. My own design. 13 stars there. See 'em?
Uh-huh.
You could make a very pretty design with stars. For a new country, say. If you wanted to. I've sometimes thought of it.
But, what's in the box? It feels queer.
What's in it? What's in the air around us? Gunpowder, war, making of a new nation. But the time isn't ripe yet. Not quite ripe.
You mean that this here revolution that folks keep talking about?
Yes.
In this box? Glory be.
Master Revere, it's come. The message from Dr. Warren.
William, my riding boots. Now hurry, I must be off. Sorry, Mr. Butterwick, but I must rush. Take your liniment and come back tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, thank you, sir.
If I'm back tomorrow, I'll help you.
Yes.
Good day, sir. Good day.
It wasn't till Lige Butterwick was alone in his room at the tavern where he was to stay the night that he realized what he had done. In the bustle and haste of leaving Mr. Revere's shop, he had picked up the wrong box. Instead of the box of liniment, he held in his hand the little silver box with the 13 stars upon it. He hadn't quite believed Mr. Revere when he talked about the box, but then everything had seemed so almighty queer since he'd arrived in Boston. And his tooth ached, and his head felt light, and he, being human, was curious. He looked for a keyhole, but there was none. The box wouldn't open. He shook it. Suddenly, it felt warm, as if there was something alive inside it. He held it to his ear.
Great Godfrey.
Now, Lige Butterwick was feeling scared, but he was feeling kind of good, too. And then he found out that he was talking to himself.
Well, I'm not a Britisher. I'm a New Englander. And maybe there's something beyond that. Something people like Hancock and Adams know about. And if it has to come with the revolution, well, I guess it has to come. Can't stay Britishers forever here in this country. But what am I going to do with this box? Too big a job for one man. Guess I'll have to take this back to Paul Revere.
First, he went to the little shop on Clark's Wharf, but it was closed up tight. And it was a while before he could rouse anyone. Then it was the boy William who opened the door.
Oh, it's you. Well, Master Revere isn't here.
But I've got to find him. Can you tell me where he's gone?
Why do you want to know?
Got something for him. He needs it.
You wouldn't be a spy for the British now, would you?
A spy? Me?
Well, then what is it you got for him?
This box. Little silver box. Took it by mistake. Think it's important.
The box? By the flag, it is important. But he's gone. Gone to warn the Patriots that the British are coming.
Which way, boy? Which way did he go?
Across the river, to Charlestown.
All right, thank you, boy. I'll be following.
No, you don't get any boats from me. There was a crazy man long here an hour ago, and he wanted a boat, too. My husband was crazy enough to take him. Do you know what he did?
No, ma'am.
He made my husband take my best petticoat to muffle the oars so they wouldn't splash when they passed that Britisher ship. My best petticoat, mind you.
Huh.
When my husband comes back, he's going to get a piece of my mind.
Was his name Paul Revere? Was he a man of 40-eyed, keen-looking, kind of Frenchy?
Don't know what his right name is, but his name's Mud with me. My best petticoat tore into strips and swimming in that nasty river.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll get a boat elsewhere.
Mr. Butterwick, sir, be careful. Your own is right under the stern of a British man-of-war.
Don't worry, I see it.
Please, Mr. Butterwick, shh.
Ahoy there!
Good day, Mr. Christian.
I guess not. Thought I heard a boat.
Be careful, Mr. Butterwick.
All right, boy.
Revere, he's been gone an hour.
Gone? Gone where?
Riding to Lexington to warn Hancock and Adams as soon as he spied the lights up there in the North Church.
I've got to catch him. It's this box. He's got to have it. Where can I get a horse?
Right over here. Come on.
Out through the darkened streets of Charlestown he rode, on into the black of the countryside. Once he got lost, but he found his way again and rode on. It was just dawn as he came in sight of Lexington, and the dew was glistening on the green of the April grass. But Lige Butterwick didn't notice the beauty of the dawn. The little silver box was hot now and burning in his pocket. And then suddenly he reined in his horse. For there on the road were two men carrying a trunk. And one of them was Paul Revere.
Well, Mr. Revere, say I'm on time for that little appointment about my tooth.
Well, it's you. You are a stubborn man, Mr. Budwick.
I'll allow. But you've given me a merry chase all night.
I've had one myself. Been captured by the British once and escaped. Don't know what's still in store for me, but we're carrying a precious cargo here in this trunk. We're bringing to safety all the private papers of Mr. Hancock and Mr. Adams.
Which reminds me, I've something for you here.
What? A silver box. You've got the silver box.
By mistake, and it's getting frightfully hot in my hand.
Yes, my friend, and little wonder. Look across there, Lexington Green.
The green? Why, there's a line of Lexington men. And there across the creek, facing them, is a column of British redcoats.
Aye, lined up with guns they are, Mr. Budwick. They've come to arrest Mr. Hancock and Mr. Adams, and the Minutemen stand before them.
Mr. Revere, I'm a peaceable man. I've had little notion of politics. But I don't like what I saw in Boston. I don't like soldiers chasing peaceable citizens into tar barrels or uppity ladies with imported British manners. And I don't like British redcoats on Lexington Green. That I don't.
Mr. Budwick, what you doing?
I'm stamping on your silver box, Mr. Revere. I'm breaking it open.
Do you know what you've done? You've let out the American Revolution. Look, they've fired the first shots.
Well, I guess it's about time. And I guess I'd better be going now.
But, Mr. Budwick, where are you going?
Home. Got a musket on the wall there. I'll be needing it.
But here, what about your tooth?
Oh, a tooth's just a tooth. But a country's a country. Anyhow, doesn't ache anymore.
Escape, produced and directed by Norman MacDonald, tonight brought you A Tooth for Paul Revere by Stephen Vincent Benet, adapted for radio by John Dunkel, and featuring Harry Bartell as Lige Butterwick, Parley Bear as Paul Revere, and Barry Kroger as the narrator. Special music by Ivan Ditmars. Next week,
you are deep in a fabulous cavern in a mountain, surrounded by a horde of angry natives from a lost world, held at the mercy of the most beautiful woman in the world, the terrible queen called She.
Next week, we escape with H. Rider Haggard's famous story, She. Good night, then, until the same time next week, when once again we offer you Escape. This is CBS, where 99 million people gather every week, the Columbia Broadcasting System.